Oh man, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a little difficult to get up this morning, and wake up at my normal time. Guys, welcome back in. Handsome Caboose, thank you so much for 5 gifted subs to the channel and community. Classy, good morning. Shadow, thank you so much for 2 gifted subs and also another gifted sub 14 minutes ago. I gotta change this. This mic stand's now breaking too. So sturdy and 30. Collisions. Oh my gosh. Zibbit, welcome back in. Harry, hi. Evelyn, I barely slept in time to get up so early. Evelyn, it's so great to see you again. And Amal, hi. Early riser, good morning. I normally am an early riser, but I am in morning, okay? I am in full morning. If you saw my Instagram story, I was up really late last night finishing Final Fantasy VII, and we're not going to talk about it. I want you guys to be able to see it, and then we can talk about it a little bit, and I don't want to have any spoilers for anybody else, but holy cow, I've just been an emotional wreck between all yesterday and all this morning, and yeah, sometimes I hate how games impact me this much. Like, it really changes my mood completely. Yeah, no, we're not going to do any spoilers, Ancient. Me crying also doesn't necessarily mean there's anything bad. It's the ending of something. And so I tend to just get a little teary-eyed when something good is coming to an end. So Elite, welcome back in. Yes, Zach. I mean, I guess I technically haven't completely finished it. I do get to go back and do some side stuff and finish up Johnny's things as well. But I know I saw that, Yoda. Your message was super sweet this morning too, by the way. Between Vert, Classy, me, and others, we're here if you ever want to have a chat. I appreciate it. And also Collision. Thank you for 38 months and at tier 3 as well. And Handsome, thank you for the gifted sub to Leonardo too. Did you finish what is Bad Batch season? Wait, I think I just saw somebody else talk about this. No? Saw your Instagram story. Hashtag Maggie cries. Lol. Happy May the 4th. Happy May the 4th. Okay. I probably will like dip in and out of sadness like all today, but no, that is a good point. It is May the 4th. We've got Star Wars. I've got my Star Wars short on. Look, do you see? Look, I have a new edition back there. And then I've got my Star Wars shirt on. I love this one. This is like I don't know. It's this one I picked up from like Urban Outfitters, but I loved it so much. It has like, what is it? I think it's the return of I don't know. The something Star Wars. What's May the 4th? May the 4th is Star Wars Day. And speaking of, we are doing something a little bit extra. We're doing an impromptu episode 2 viewing tonight in the Discord at 7 p.m. So I hope I get to see some of you guys there. Yes, we've got our Jawa in the background. We've got our shirt on. I was going to do some makeup too, but
it's coarse
and
rough and
irritating. And it gets everywhere. I fully intended on truly like doing some makeup looks and everything, but I was not expecting to be up that late last night to start with. Let me just say that I went in expecting it to be maybe like 2 hours, and it ended up being a 5-hour video. So yeah, that I made an edit of one of your KOTOR clips that I just posted and honored today. Check it out when you get the chance. No. Oh no, Nilman. Also Manta. Is the ending of Final Fantasy VII Remake sad? Remake or rebirth? They're all sad. Anytime you end a Final Fantasy game, it's a sad day. Knack, Shadow. Isaac, welcome back in as well. Had me in stitches. Isaac, thank you. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed those co-ops, truly. And Leonardo, I appreciate it. Does the Jawa know what happened to his neighboring village? I mean, he is next to the pro killer himself, so I don't think he should be surprised if something happens. Bear, it's Star Wars Day! Bear with the gifted sub to May the 4th be with you. I guess like the best way that I can put it, and again, like I'm gonna put this down after I say this one thing, but I've often said this about anime, that I feel like anime just does love stories completely better than the rest, and that is kind of how I feel about Final Fantasy. The love that gets poured into that and the love that you feel between people, the creators, the community, just everything. It was like overflowing in abundance yesterday, and I was just a wreck. But yeah, I don't want to say like it's sad. I think it's whatever emotion you kind of pull from it when you end. For me, I just get sad whenever any game ends, especially this one, because I think you guys have like really been able to tell that it's been one of my modern wonder games of my adulthood. You know, it's just been completely different for me. So Anon, thank you for the gifted sub. Also to Ginevra and Arbre, thank you for the gifted sub too. I'm still stuck on the YouTube timeline. What do you mean, Stuart? Yoda, it's the postpartum blues. Okay, not postpartum, but I will say post game. I always call it the post game blues. I used to call it the post game clarity, but the clarity has not come yet. I have to say that I'm still, I guess I'm still trying to work through how I felt. I always feel kind of bad when I finish such a long game on YouTube because you guys know I always like to go through the entire credits and just kind of like pay respects. And that's kind of the time that I like to talk with you guys about the game. And I feel like I just did not, I was speaking nonsense and speaking in circles and I didn't know what was going on. I feel like it was just so hard for me to articulate how that game made me feel at the end. How long? I put 122 hours into it, and I still have a cleanup episode or two to record for you guys as well. The better the game, the harder the post-game blues are. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shadow, thank you so much for 5 more gifted subs as well. You guys cannot do this. I'm a mess. I'm emotionally wrecked. Dom, I haven't seen you in a while. Dom, welcome back in. Knack, welcome back in. Does Rebirth take the spot on your favorite list? I'll have to wait for part 3. I could never give that honor to just one part of it. I absolutely need to... Purple. Jasmine, hi. Purple. Thank you for 5 more gifted subs as well. Stop! I don't want to do this anymore. I hate it. I hate everything about it. Philly, welcome back in. No, I haven't gone anywhere. Oh my gosh, you guys throw out pickles or partum and everybody thinks I'm pregnant. Oh my goodness. 118 hours for you to finish it as well. Did you do everything before as well? Did you get good at Queen's Blood? It was never my goal to get like good. I just wanted to get results and I got the results that I wanted. And so, yeah, I wouldn't say that I ever really learned, I think, Queen's Blood the way that it probably was intended, but I did know just enough to pass. And you know what? That's all that it takes in life sometimes, you know, just enough to skirt by. Umzi, thank you so much for the follow and welcome back in. It's never about being the best. It's about just crushing everybody else. No, I'm just kidding. If you just get the same result at the end of the day. Amal, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits too. Thank you. As someone trying to get into Final Fantasy, which game do you recommend starting with? I played the PC demo for 15 and I enjoyed it, but I want your thoughts on it. I don't know if I even come close to being a good person to recommend what to start with. I can only share my own experience and what I've what's kind of gotten me so invested in it, and I would definitely say that starting with Remake was something I don't regret at all. So I think you might really enjoy starting with that. Yeah, 15 for sure is not the best start. Crack, Jasmine, Crack, thank you for the gifted sub to wait. Emo Maggie, where did that even come from? Where are you? And oh, I'm so sorry. Berg, I love your conclusions after games, but the game I'm looking forward to watching you play is Beyond Two Souls. Do not worry. I have a lot of you guys asking for me to complete that whole series because that will be the last of that company's games that I have left to do. It's still going to be a little bit though, because I did kind of already make my content list, so I have a couple things that I want to do first. But yeah, I think Final Fantasy VII Remake, I think as somebody who felt like, yeah, I am doing an energy drink, by the way. I am just fully admitting it. Alex, welcome back in. Between the late night and my emotions running high right now, I need whatever I can. Final Fantasy X is also, I've heard really good things. Quantic Dream, thank you. It's my last, well, no, it's not my last Quantic Dream because they do have other stuff. But out of that, like Detroit Become Human, Beyond Two Souls, and Jason. It feels so long since I've been in Rebirth, and watching your videos has been nice, but I've been anticipating your reaction to the last chapter, Collisions. It is on its way. I think today episode 28. I don't even know what episode. I've been so focused on recording the other episodes, I don't know what episode I'm on, but it will be episode 30. Actually, yeah, Sturdy, 30, and Thriving is the finale. Bear with the gifted sub to relapse. I know. I woke up this morning and I was like, can I stay strong? Shadow. Oh my gosh. Alex, welcome back in. Harry, welcome back in. Speaking in circles happens to me all the time. Thought that was normal. Harry. Bear, I don't want to hear your judgment today, okay? Do you know, guys, I have to rehydrate in any way possible. I've been Crack. I cannot believe you. Dunham, Newt, thank you so much for 16 months, and may the 4th be with you as well. Anon with the gift of sub to Banna, and Crate with the timeout of mod. Who are you timing out? Oh my gosh, sassiness today. Stream's ending. No, stream is not ending. Oh no, who are you timing out? Pixelhawk, thank you for the follow, welcome in. My first playthrough was 74 hours. Platinum and completing the playthrough took 222 hours. Okay, we have to stop talking about it because I genuinely, when I barely could record an intro for yesterday's episode. I knew it was going to be the last episode because I knew that I was going to put in however many hours it took me to finish recording. Spazzy. Seven calibers. Thank you. Jasmine's choice. Okay. Oh my gosh. I Swanee me Bob. Who is playing all of these? Crack and Shadow. You guys. Is Sue even here right now? Is Sue here, by the way? Harry, thank you for the 100. And no! Stop! I don't want to do this anymore. I hate it. I hate everything about it. Crack and Shadow. Harry, thank you for the 123 bits as well. Guys, I've been having...
Stop! I don't want to do this anymore.
I hate it. I hate everything about it. If Dark Flower's here...
I don't want to do this anymore. I hate it. I hate everything about it.
Combat. You guys are a mess. Is Darpass here? Is Dark Flower here? Ancient. Combat. Y'all, I cannot catch up with everybody. The mix of the sound bits. No, I don't do coffee. You guys know this, I don't do coffee. Ancient and Combat, guys, thank you for 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community as well. Oh my... Crack! Oh my gosh! You know what I told Vert this? Holly with 5 more gifted subs as well. How can you be sad when you're angry? You know what? That was really great. It sobering up my tears, so I appreciate it. No, but if
you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they
would never understand. Bear! This is because of my energy drink. I know it. I'm paying for it. This is karma for relapsing. Holly. Who? I removed Pon Pon and this is punishment? To be fair, this is the original Pon Pon. Like, some things are worse than Pon Pon. This is starting to become it again. Mojo, welcome back in as well. Silence. It's beautiful. As I was. Urban, thank you for 19 months of continual support as well. Martinez, Holly. Crate with the posture check, then the know you posture check. Raider and John, guys, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. Happy May 4th. All right, we are spamming the wrong things. We should have had a Star Wars alert being spammed or something. I don't know. I need to add more Star Wars alerts. Arbray, I do that all the time. When asked about my favorite game, I mentioned 2 series instead of everyone. I talked about...
The 3 words that best describe you are as follows.
What was that? Stink, stank, stunk. I can't scroll down and see what just got donated. Why are my alerts all up? Amal, thank you so much for the $50 donation. This is, you guys are rioting. What? 40. Mantiquilla with 10 more gifted subs to the channel and community. My pie, Captain, and Stat guys, thank you for the follows, y'all. Also, it's not helping that I'm playing Florence music in the background. Crate, I will time out our pass in 1 second. Jasmine and Crate, I have to catch up. Happy Star Wars Day. Just bought the Final Fantasy VII Remake since apparently 15 isn't the one to start with.
Focus, there's pizza on your focus.
Maul, thank you so much for the donation, and thank you for trusting like my recommendation. I really do hope you enjoy it. And Bear, I think so today is gonna be like a shorter stream. My heart is like super heavy right now. Today's gonna be a little bit shorter of a stream, so I think we'll be stopping at 1. So I do want to get started. I told Vert yesterday, I was like, I want to starting at 30 minutes into the stream. Jasmine, but there's no way for me to start at 30 minutes when you guys are making it impossible. Fantasy fan, welcome back in, by the way. My FF7 rebirth post game depression was cured by watching your videos. Now when I see you beat it, I will hit me all over again. Candidate, thank you. Bear. You guys are just wild, unruly. You're all walking the plank. Has anyone ever told you you look like Natalie Portman? I don't think I've ever gotten that before, Pitiful Soup, but I could only be so honored. Pitiful Soup, thank you so much and welcome back in. The great thing about Queen's Blood was that there's a million different ways to play it. And here's like, I just want to make this very clear. I know a lot of people disagree with me on this, but if you are enjoying a game, it isn't a wrong way to play the game. Like when it comes to mini games like that, you know what? If you get results, you get results. If you're having fun while you're doing it, who cares? And I had so much fun in all 20 something hours. And Pixelhawk, welcome in. I see it's your first time in here. Also, Seth, thank you so much for 6 months too, guys. Thank you for everything. It's not the right time to be hitting me like this. 6 months, how time flies. Anyway, I hope you're having absolutely splendid, and may the 4th be with you. Today is going. It's going. I'm a broken record. Vad, thank you for the follow and welcome in. I respect your wrong opinion. Thank you, as long as you respect it. Bear, that's how I am. If you don't do it your own way, then why do it? Exactly. Bear with 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community as well. Combat, thank you so much. I'm driving, no force chokes. How can you be sad when you're angry? It's so dang true. I cannot, I'm gonna have to add Pom Pom back just to save myself from the thing about Pom Pom was it was never as long as Cat Game of Thrones. Cat Game of Thrones is also just super long. Zekro, there we go, Zekro. It's just quickly a resub and saying, I'm loving my time here in the chaos. Zekro, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're still enjoying your time here as well. And Jasmine, isn't it too quiet now? It does feel, you know what, when it stops, it feels a little bit quiet just for a little bit. Hortatio, yeah. Hortatio, is it Hortatio? Am I saying this right? Yes, Horatio, or is it no, it's Hortatio. Yeah, the post FF7 blues are hitting hard. I gotta think Peter and Miles are missing you. Spider-Man 2 soon. I can say for some people that have been waiting for sequels, for some games. You guys will be getting that soon on YouTube. Now that I am now that I'm almost done, I have a couple extra episodes that I want to record for Final Fantasy, clean up some things, you know, nice, tidy up, do some housekeeping. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going back to some other games as well. No, I'm not confirming Spider-Man 2. Hold up. I did not say that at all. Y'all got to stop putting these whispers in the winds. NG, thank you so much for 35 months as well. Hold up. Darpass, can you please stand up per Jasmine and Crate's request? Also, Elena, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you. That's your first time as well. It's your first time in chat. Combat. Guys, thank you for a hype train. A level 7 hype train. I'm going to visit my grandparents today. I hope it's a great May the 4th. Thank you so much, Alex and Smooth. Also, rumor has it PlayStation showcases this month is long. Oh, I'll want to watch it with you guys. I love watching those with you guys. I've come to really enjoy doing those. Bear, thank you for the gifted sub to Elena as well. Okay, so I created a cozy game soundtrack, like public playlist on my Spotify, and I'm using that as my intro music now. And I'm like, I can't do this because it makes me think of all of these like beautiful games, and it almost like makes it more emotional. I can't add Final Fantasy to the list either. Bear, thank you so much. And Combat, thank you for 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community too. And anybody I've missed. Crack, I stand with Darpass, always wronged. Darpass, bye-bye. Bye-bye now. It's not forever, it's just temporary. Oh man, Arbre, gotta head out too. That's no worries. I wanted to see a little bit of the intro. Have a great stream, Maggie.
We like sports and we don't care who knows.
Wait a minute, who did that one? Hashtag free Darpass, wrongfully accused. I recognize the Florence tunes almost immediately, even though I've only seen the gameplay once. It's so distinctive, right? It's just beautiful. It's so beautiful. You're not the cat, I know. It depends on what cat you're looking for. Chocolate, welcome in. London, thank you for the 504 bits as well. Just want to give you all the hugs now, Casta. May the 4th be with you. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you, London. Thanks for just, I don't know. This is why it's so nice to be around people, especially when you are going through, especially like I think most of you guys can recognize when that post game kind of hits you. We all have one game that it probably hits super hard with, and this one hit me a lot harder than I was expecting. So, okay, I'm gonna leave it to rest and we're gonna move forward. We've got KOTOR to play. It's 30 minutes. I can start. Okay, I'm starting. We're gonna start games 30 minutes in. I'm
the natural world
no,
is the
no. I'm sticking to this.
The second being magic.
Amal, no.
In her natural habit of paying particular attention to the side quests of this adventure.
I will get started soon. Are you happy? Are you happy now, Sue? Are you happy now, Mr. Krabs? Only 30 minutes in. Who? There! Bear. BJ, welcome back in, by the way. Your niece says I look like Aerith. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That just made my day. Don't say that. Don't say that. Have you ever thought, no, I gotta say, oh no, this song too. Okay, we gotta get started, guys. I'm a freaking mess today. We gotta go. Who is Final Fantasy? No, we're not talking about this. We're not doing it. Gunslinger, welcome back in. It's a Star Wars shirt. It's a great question. I don't actually know. I don't actually know. Your niece broke me. Original Leo, welcome back into Hulk. You remind me of the babe. The corpse of the Jawa in your home. It's horrifying.
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Yeah. I need an anti-cry song. None of these are going to be anti-cry. They're all from my favorite, like, beautiful sad games. Any cozy game is a beautiful sad game for me. Okay, Crack, thank you for the 500 bits as well. We troll out of love. I know you guys do, and Despite all the forced jokes, I know you guys troll out of love, and I hope you guys always know just how appreciative I am. Like, I know we jest and we joke, and, you know, sometimes I play it off, but y'all mean the absolute world to me. So thank you for all of just the love and support this morning, but every single day. All right. Just play any cat game and you're out of the post-game depression. It's true. It's true. Crag, thank you so much. I'm so behind on myself on games. So a Quest 3 recently been hooked on it. Wait, got on Quest 3? The cat Quest 3? What is Quest 3? Generic, by the way. Have you ever thought about trying Yakuza 0? So I've had some people recommend this because of my love for side games, I think. I think because of how much I like side games and just like mini games. I think they've constantly requested this, but I've never actually looked into it too hard. The one after Quest 2. What is that?
And I quote,
Who?
stink, stank,
Stunk. Somebody's trying to make me cry right now.
The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote,
Amal. AJ.
stank, stunk.
Amal and AJ, guys, thank you so much for the donations. Wait, that was uncanny. What did they say? Handsome, thank you for converting your gifted sub to tier 1 as well. And welcome back in. I'm in a crying mood for no reason, and Faze as well, so I'll cry with you. AJ is 100% trying to make me cry. I didn't have anything thoughtful to say, just a helpful troll contribution. Thank you so much, Amal. Avril, thank you for the gifted sub to the channel and community too. Hulk with the gifted sub to Lethal Zero. Bear with the gifted sub to Are You an Owl? Am I an owl? Did you watched that playthrough? Are you watching the cozy ones? Because I thought you were behind on YouTube. AJ, you don't need to use the force to win. Hold on. You don't need to use the force to win over our hearts. We love you more than Han loves his millennium Falcon. Because Yoda best, and I can't wait to see you next month. Oh my gosh. You know what? The true crime is that I'm not using AJ. Last TwitchCon got me Star Wars chopsticks. I have little lightsaber chopsticks that I use, and they're the cutest thing ever. Wait, and then I should have been drinking my stormtrooper stuff too. You didn't type millennial. I typed millennial. I said millennial. You typed it right. No, you typed it right. I did it wrong. I think Bear's referencing, yeah, when the past was still around, when the past was around with the owl. If you're an owl, I'm an owl. London. I agree with Sue Run. Oh my gosh, Sue. Okay, I'm starting up the game. We're getting out of here. Scrap, welcome in as well. Sue, thank you for the 100 bits. London with the 1,000 jetpack bits. At least this meme hasn't died. And Avril with the gifted sub. I think, are we done with timing out Darpass? I think Darpass can come back now. Please. Zaggy, welcome back into, and Ball Fluids, welcome back in. I haven't cried since the last season of Scrubs. That shizzle was just too bad. Okay, so you're talking about the like sad cry, like not the deep emotional cry. You're like, what is this crap shoot? Yep. Did I tell you? I told you guys how I finished all of that. I couldn't really, it was really hard to get through the last season, like you said. He has 2 minutes left. Thanks for just being you. You and the others have really helped me in a pretty rough patch in my life, just being chaotic and lovable. I said this a lot yesterday with Snuff's message, but Rob, I'm a Kiwi. Rob with 10,000 bits. Congratulations on concluding Rebirth. I'm really excited to watch your full playthrough, but not sure if I'll ever be ready. Please wake me up when the DLC or part 3 releases. Seriously, I'm gonna be 30 when the next part comes out, guys. Think about that. I'm gonna be 30. Rob, thank you so much. I'm so glad to see how much you guys have enjoyed the playthrough, and I think just it's an intimidating series to get into, because especially since it has such a there's such a present fan base already there, I just am glad to see how many like kind words and people feel like I am doing the game justice, because that is always my intention when I play through a game, is to do like still play it like I would play it, but obviously try to respect the creative minds that developed it and play it to the best of my abilities how they would have liked you to do, even if they want you to block and I refuse to block. There's some things that I cannot change, some things I can't do, but I was over 30 when the remake released. Final Fantasy VII. Y'all are like, what are you complaining about? You'll be fine. Your reflexes are still gonna be there. I still will refuse to block at 30. Bear. Oh, okay. Bear with 1,000 bits. It's actually because you kept saying who. Here I was thinking that I thought it was this really sweet gifted sub because you had watched. Okay, it was because the song was on with the owl game and I was like, oh my gosh, you watched that playthrough. Swear you're like, yeah, I did. I was fully, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, Bear, thank you so much. And Spark, welcome back in. And Undone, hi. Blue Ranger, hi. Ghoulish, hello. Also Dominica, is it Dominic? Dominica, yeah, Dominic. There we go. Welcome in, by the way. And Sue, who? Am I an owl? I feel like I'm barely saying who. I'm not picking this up. This is like yesterday I kept saying lovely and I was like, what am I doing? I have no tissues left. My tissue box is empty. I have nothing. What am I supposed to do? My nose. Golden boy, welcome back in. I know. Mojo, thank you for the hydrate too. I do need to rehydrate. I know. How does feeling alive? Wait, what? DM, welcome back in. Tony, thank you for the follow. Okay, let's get started. Let's do this. I think I can re-add Darpass now. My niece watches me play it like I watched my older cousin play it when I was her age. She would rather watch you play. How rude. I feed her. Is she saying I play better than you? Let's get down to the bottom of this. Why? Is it because I just clearly take down those summons better than you do, you know? Okay, hold on. I can add Darpass back. Let me remod Darpass. And then let me see. Probably keep the tiers refilled. I cannot. Ghost Scotty, welcome back in as well. Hupin, welcome back in. Are you still not better? No, I'm better. I always will have allergies, but no, I used up all my tissues yesterday. Happy May the 4th. Let's get started. Let me switch everything over and then I'm gonna run and just I need to take a hit of my antihistamine or something. Let me move everything over. Maybe get Costco sized tissues for all the crying moments. So every single stream essentially. Yeah. Look at me. I'm starting at 36 minutes in. This is a big deal. This is out of respect for Star Wars Day. Except guys, I went back this morning to watch the Star Wars gangster rap. It has not aged well. I do want to say, like, it still is hilarious and I will always love it. But it did not age well. The sound quality is so rough. It is so rough. I really wanted to play it during my intro today, but I was like, so many of you guys would be like, what are we listening to? We got Death Stars. Let's see. Let me pull this up. I also am going to have a big, we're going to have a big talking moment right at the beginning. I know, Dan, man. I know. Go look it up right now. We're going to have a talking moment about how I can do better in KOTOR because I'm clearly messing up left and right. Okay, give me 1 second. Hold up. I need to run downstairs and grab I have extra tissue boxes. No, I'm here. Bear. Mogul, thank you so much for 3 months of continual support. Bear with 1,000 bits for the tissue fund and the 5 gifted subs to who? It was because I was trying to get to the bottom of who. Yeah, that's why I was saying who so much. It was because of the cat, Game of Thrones. Just touching on the Yakuza comment from earlier, it's a great series. It has good moments and sad moments and outright hilarious moments. Also, a good parent-child relationship. Oh no. I don't know if I can do any more. Oh no. Dense Alloy, welcome in. Michael is a staple of the stream. He will always remain on the stream. This murderer. Who is this murderous man on the floor? Who are you? Actually, 2 murderous men between the Jawa and Michael. It's a lot of murder. One's getting murdered, one's doing the murdering. He is always creeping. Okay, I need to like fit. There we go. Oh, okay, we're back up. Okay, and then let me move this over a little bit. I feel like my mic has been especially sassy today. Randy, welcome back in. The Force Awakens first trailer came out 10 years ago. There's a lot of other things that remind me how long ago it was when Pirates of the Caribbean came out. Lord of the Rings. Randy, welcome back in, by the way. Just as a quick reminder too, I'm going to say it at the end of stream as well, but if you guys are looking for something tonight and you want to celebrate May the 4th, we're going to be doing a impromptu 7 p.m. viewing of episode 2, my personal favorite. No, it's only my favorite because of Padme, let's be honest. I'm just trying to see her in in the pit outfit. I wanted to have that pit outfit she wore my entire life. I remember being a kid and I was like, it was second. I never asked Santa for that, but I did ask Santa for a Zelda costume. That was the year I remembered Santa, or found out like Santa did not exist, because I went to the North Pole and I wrote him a letter and I said I would like the Zelda costume. And back then, like, it wasn't like it is now where you could probably get one for a kid. My parents did not deliver. It's ridiculous. I love this game back in the day, but I tried to replay it recently and is not aged well. That is so interesting. I was actually, again, my bar, super low. But I actually was like, wow, this is aged well. I don't know, in my mind, I was like, this is actually pretty good. It kind of still holds up. Also, Gallerio and also Max and Pink, guys, thanks for the follows and welcome in. Also at the same time as well, though. Yeah, at the same time, I never did play it when I was younger. So I think about that a lot with like, I really want to go back to play with you guys. I've talked about it so many times, but X-Men Legends is something I really want to do with you guys. And part of me is so worried. Like, you always have those games that you know that nostalgia is holding up a lot of it, but you didn't realize just how much it was holding up the game in your eyes until you go back and replay through, and it actually kind of ruins it for you because you realize it maybe was just, some things are better left in the moment and the memory, you know? Some things you don't have to go back to. It's the 25th anniversary Phantom Menace. Isn't it out right now? I think somebody was saying like it's out in theaters. As a Michael who also hates summer. Michael, I'll never get over how gorgeous your stream setup is, honestly. Koji, I appreciate that. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Are you talking about like the background and everything? It's taken many years to get it where it is now, and a couple Papa Casta projects and things, but Santa's real. I've met him. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying Santa did not come through on the Zelda costume, and I was disappointed. And so my doubts, seeds of doubts began long ago. I still am somewhat of a believer. It's funny how you have Michael's head behind you because you accuse him of being the killer. What do you mean? I'm not even dangerous. I've never said anything suspicious or psychopathic. Jamie, thank you for 15 months, by the way, and welcome back in. Thank you. Bear with the gifted sub to Santa's real. Let it be known. Also, yeah, somebody's niece is watching. Santa's real. Crack, by the way, Santa doesn't exist, lol. After I just said that too. Santa is not on the fictional rich list because he is real. What? The rich list. Acrometo, welcome in, by the way. Cast is not dangerous. I've never said anything ridiculous. I can't. These gifted subs are getting unhinged. Jamie, thank you so much. And London with the gifted sub to Santa Claus. She cuts off Michael Myers' head with a lightsaber and says she's not dangerous at all. It's just on display. It's just a little on display. What's happening? What is happening? We all saw there were no, wow, okay. I have my normal save, so we're fine. But it's like every time I boot up the game, there's all my old saves too. Black bandana, sweet Louisiana. Swoop, there it is. I hate gambling. No Jawa was harmed in the making of this. Sometimes I don't even realize what I'm doing when I make them. Old games are famous for this, really? Maybe I do have cloud enabled. Maybe I must. I'd have to, right? Anon, thank you for the gifted sub to May the 4th be with you. Okay, you guys, so we need to have an honest talk. Sneaky Flamingo, hello. Good morning. Times are tough. If you guys saw last time, I have been struggling incredibly hard trying to get past these 3 Mandos that are perverts, like they only come out when you're naked. So I'm trying to figure out how to defeat pretty much the pair of them, and then also the leader, and he is kicking my butt. Today's the day. So Gray Jedi Path, kind of, we'll see. Oh, I met HK, if you guys are new and popping in for the first time, we have gone through Tatooine, so obviously Dantooine we went to, got the little like 4 stuff, did our Rocky training montage and became a Jedi. We went to Tatooine, we swooped, raced, and did a lot of stuff in Tatooine. There's still a couple things. I completely avoided Calo. And then we are in Kashyyyk, which is currently my favorite planet. Like, I love how they've designed it. I love the flow of it. The missions, it's just hitting all the right spots. Unwill, welcome in as well. Cruella DeVille. Only Nick. Wait, what, Andrea? I can give you a tip for when you are ready to floppy that pickle. So, you guys know, like, there were a lot of people getting timed out for doing kind of like tips and tricks last time, so I want to make sure I'm being very specific about this, because if you guys are new here, I've not done this kind of combat before, but I am still trying to figure a lot of it out on my own. I don't really want downright spoilers. I normally do have grenades, but I'm all out of grenades. I've placed a bunch of mines down, and I'm trying to figure out how to take these guys down. So is there, like, in the least spoil heavy way possible? And I want you guys to understand that when you type a response to a floppy pickle, if one of my mods deems it to be too much information or not answering the specific question enough, they reserve the right to time out the comment for the sake of my playthrough. But can you give, like, am I doing something? Is there a critical part that I'm missing? The floppy gherkin. Bear, please. Sean, thank you for the follow, by the way. Bear with the gifted sub to floppy gherkin. Okay, I'm gonna be very specific about this. Do or do not try. Drew, I know this is a broad question. Okay. Okay. Floppy pickle, would it be better for me to retreat, go get grenades, and come back? Floppy pickle, answer just that specific question. If you're able to kill 1 to 2 lower guys, you could run away with the rest of your party. Well, I don't even have to start it. And he won't chase you, letting you refresh the party. I think I've tried that before, but I don't know if they've ever gotten back up. Don't forget there is solo mode, where the mines are all laid. The mines are all laid. There's a solo mode where I can have them automatically operate without me to the best of their abilities, where I don't have to control all 3 of them. This is not a timed quest, so you can return later, yes. Floppy pickle, do you think it would be better to tactically retreat and come back? Because I'm usually the type of person that wants to finish everything in the area before I move on, but I don't know if that's the intention of the game. Like, maybe the game intentionally gives you areas that are a little bit more difficult because they want you to come back later. Solo is you can move your character without other party members following. Okay, because I keep getting annoyed because they always follow. I think this is doable. That's what I did years ago. Like, you would come back once you got to, like, you know, a little bit of an impasse. You'd be like, all right, I'm gonna come back to this later. Yeah. Come back later slowly, but surely you'll win. I mean, I think if I got a little bit more powerful too. Is this solo mode question a question? I feel like the solo mode, yeah, floppy pickle. Solo mode, did you guys play that a lot? I haven't seen this fight. Let me see. I haven't seen this fight, but you should pause more and give commands to all squad members. That's what I saw the other fights that you did. So pause, give commands, unpause, rinse and repeat, shoofed. That's not a bad strategy. I just feel like what happens is I try to see them release one attack and then instantly, like, maybe is that just like overall something I need to be doing better? Instead of lining up like 3 or 4 things for them to do I need to do better, like a better job at like just firing off one thing, then picking a new ability, then firing off another one? Frost Monster. Frost, thank you so much for continuing your gifted sub too. And Zodi, welcome back in. Actually, it's funny you say that because starting next week, I think a lot of my streams are going to be more EU friendly. For the most part, they'll all be starting at 2 p.m. Even on the weekdays. So it should be a lot of EU friendly streams coming up here soon. Are we still doing episode 2 tonight? Yes, Orion, we are. Just episode 2, just at 7 o'clock, but episode 2 viewing tonight. I'm super excited. Solo mode is super helpful for scouting. How do you switch to solo mode every once in a while? I never even saw anything that, like, is solo mode something that the game told me about? And I use solo mode when I didn't want my party members to follow. The AI will turn itself off. And will require it. Am I sticking to what? Padme viewing at 7? Yes, Floppy Pickle. You set your companions to set a persona. Wait, hold on. Generally, you can set your companions to a set persona and they'll cover the rest, like ranged or grenade. Okay. I don't like sand. I just think what's happening is all of my characters are operating and maybe I'm not pausing enough and everything's kind of getting confused and kerfuffled in the moment. Never played it, so I don't know. I would honestly just go back, get grenades, and just blow them to pieces. That's always a solid strategy. Vanna, happy good morning. It might be above HK's portrait. Okay. Yes, I see. Also Tor, thank you for the follow. And Drew, thank you so much for 5 months of continual support. Possible EU friendly schedule got me resubbed, not gonna lie. Drew, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm switching things, so it's gonna be no more Saturday streams. This is gonna be our last Saturday stream for a while. Oh yeah, be careful, that might be getting too spoily. Yeah, Beluga, be careful. You might be, because you are kind of giving a lot of different answers. Me when I realized KOTOR is 20 years old. I'm tired, boss. Vandal. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing Monday, Thursdays, Sunday. Wait, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Mondays, 2 p.m. across the board. Drew, thank you so much. It'll be the last Saturday stream for a while. Yeah, unless I'm doing like a special anniversary stream or something. I know. What are you gonna do, Django? Well, I can give you at least 10 other incredible creators you guys can watch too on Saturdays to fill the weekends. I'm tired, Grandpa. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired, Grandpa. Okay, let me try the solo thing. Let's see what the solo dolo is all about. But I did talk about this. I think this is gonna also open up with having Saturdays off. It's gonna open up, I think, the ability to do a lot more things like game nights in the Discord on either Saturdays or Friday nights, because most streams will be done by around 7 p.m. Friday streams might go a little bit later. Like, I'm gonna give Friday and Sundays the option to Yanks. Jordan, what are you doing? Jordan. And also Yanks with Yanks. Jordan, guys, thank you for all of the gifted subs. Happy May the 4th is what I'm doing. Touche. It feels now the day feels complete. Thank you so much, Jordan. Yanks, thank you for 10 more gifted subs to the channel and community as well. Look, I'm telling you right now, I want to go back to Survivor. I want to stay with Star Wars games. Orleans. I'm not saying this right. Welcome in. Will be up on your YouTube soon. It is the 30th episode, so you'll have to... Okay, if we were to talk about me being able to do this right now, how do you think I would be able to achieve this? Also, Luck, welcome back in. Lethal High. I think is it the 27th episode going up today? 28th episode? Bigdoms, thank you for the follow as well. David, welcome back in. Thank you for the 100 bits too. And Yanks, may I suggest a song to play when feeling a little down? No, because you're gonna say Pom Pom. Get that shit out of here. No. No. Yeah, I know it was a little bit of a teaser for me to tell you guys that I was done, but I think that means it will go up on Thursday or Saturday of this next week. Yeah, there's 2 more main story missions episodes that you guys have to see. Who else has seen Phantom Menace? Taking my kids later today. Is it just for this weekend or something? Yeah, I didn't even know what that was. Super snack. I think for now the best course of action is to come back. I'm gonna get grenades because I'm just really worried about if I open this up too much, I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of tips and tricks that I'm not ready for yet. I'm trying to ambush an ambush. I'm gonna go back to the upper Shadowlands, get a bunch of grenades, come back and blast them. Evolution, welcome back in, by the way. And Lethal, thank you so much for 18 months. Almost, you're on your way to 2 years. Okay, I'll come back for you, buddy. Stay right there. What? As long as I know, like, here's what I would say about this is, like, Django or anybody, if you think that I'm skipping something that is timed and I won't be able to come back to later, like, if you guys wouldn't mind trying to reach out to one of the mods and letting them know, like, don't tell me directly. But I don't want to miss any because I run away from a fight, you know? Oh, I think everything's gonna respawn down here, though, if I leave this area. I don't know. Brave Sir Millie ran away. When danger reared its ugly head, she turned her tail and fled. Gallantly she chickened out, swiftly taking her feet. Oh no, I missed the rest now! My solution is beating the Mandos is to play them at Pazak. I would love to. There are very few quests like that in the game, but sure. Let me DM the bot. Yes, please. Yeah. Just, I appreciate that. Ghoulish? All right, get these talkies out of here. Why are you following me? Go away, the monkeys. My minky. We need to do a Pink Panther viewing too. Oh my gosh. Do you have a permit for your minky? Catch it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So beat a very brave retreat. See, this is the problem is I can't click on it. It's okay. I almost got it all. Bert, welcome back in. This should be our way up, right? It should be. Have you guys ever seen is it Paranorman? Such an underrated, amazing movie. Paranorman? I think it's Paranorman. I really liked it. Let me see. Does your dog bite? What kind of wax? Is it French wax? I think it's Paranorman. It's such an underrated claymation. You followed the will of Chandar. Now you will face his... Oh. Okay, so Gurwookin, So basically, because of what we did down here, they're fighting us, and I don't think there was a way to get around this, so do I have to kill them, Floppy Pickle? I'm pretty sure I have to, right? The animated one. Okay, we have to. Sorry, missed that little brief conversation there. Well, not the best day happening right now. Okay, let's just get a focus on the turducken. All right, for her, let's do this. Followed with these. Master. Get him.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I need to antidote. Get some antidotes on here. Antidote. Let's get a heal. Come on, is he healing? Okay, do an adhesive grenade over there.
Never too old for this. Yes.
No. But maybe you wanted to retire, you know? Like, maybe you are too old for this. I'm here. Okay, I leveled up. Go after them. Go after. Go, go, go. Okay, these guys shouldn't be as difficult. I think these are like generic Wookiee number 2. No, no, no. Okay, now we're splitting up.
This again.
Okay, I'm gonna do a heal. I need to see what they're best with too. Where are you going? Okay.
Ready.
Ready. What? Whoa, whoa, I've got a lot of heals happening. Okay, let's do them through tubbies. Target the same Wookiee. Thank you. What? I forgot that they stim.
Yes.
The stims are brutal. Get him! Millie needs to life support.
Yes.
I should save some of those life supports for later. Get him! Get him! He went down! I didn't save. Shoot, I didn't save. Oh, come on. Come on. Disengage. Heal! Wait, can they shoot? They can shoot, can't they? Oh, ow, ow, oh! Ah, I'm just bad at fighting in this game. I'm starting to realize that this combat, it's not my forte. You know what? I still need to see Coraline. Typho, welcome back in, by the way. Typhlo, Drashai, Shadow, username above me. Who'd you get? It's already been a month. I was gonna say, I feel like it was just yesterday that you sent some of the sweetest messages. Thank you so much and welcome back in. Forgot about Coraline. No, Coraline. Yeah. You can't use med packs later if you're dead now. That is true. I just need to do more pauses, I think. I think I really need to be in control of what kind of attacks that I'm throwing out more. You know, Shadow, daily reminder for... This is your daily reminder to listen to Bonbon. It's not me, it's the controller. I'm using mouse and keyboard. No. I know, Typhlo, but when you don't see, I haven't seen you in like years. You know, you come back every blue moon. It's hard to remember these things. There's a couple now. There's a couple Typhlosions now, you know? Pronicker, welcome back in, by the way. Hello. When y'all write about Coraline? Like Andre? Wait, I don't even know what this is. So much for the creamy keyboard sounds. Please don't wish that upon my keyboard. All right, my keyboard is nice and fresh, in the words of Kashyyyk, tainted by any liquids. I hate it. After I said it, I hate it, but... Basket up. Let me do a save right before we go over here. Blame Vert for the tags. I do. I do fully blame him. You know what? Can I change my party selection? Rah! Monster House. I need to go back and watch that. I think I saw bits and pieces like every once in a while until I pop champagne on it. I cannot spell on this keyboard again. This is my favorite keyboard. You guys know it's my like typewriter keyboard. I cannot. Although we do have another champagne popping situation coming up. Pop a bottle. Oh, from Outcast. Oh, okay. I think there's a song I like that's called, I think it's called Caroline by somebody else. Very vague. No, not Sweet Caroline before you guys start on me. No. Okay, Gorwookin is definitely the one that we should go after first. I would say throw an adhesive grenade. I would have him do stun. I'm gonna, whirlwind, stun, whirlwind, adhesive grenade. And I want to say that I feel like HK's like main, like good thing that he, baby, this is not the time to be talking.
Ready.
Cure him. Get a stun ray. Okay, he's getting tossed. Healing. Do a force whirlwind. I missed. Oh, no, we got him. Okay, let me pause and see what's going on here. Okay, I would say just keep basic attacks for him. I need to do a med pack. Hold on. We don't. Oh, I do need that, don't I? Dang it. I need this, followed by a med pack. Hit that med pack. Stim up, baby. Stim up. Nice. Stun.
Now that must have hurt.
They also, like, I will say, they're strong. The Wookiees are strong. Did I not heal my adhesive? Antidote? Big damage. He's toxin too. The deadly toxins are devouring us. Okay. HK, I'm telling you to shoot that guy. What are you doing? Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, main guy's dead. Make sure you don't get it from target. Apparently it's going around. Shaking them? Is this like a whole thing? Did you see like a reel about this? What? I forgot that Target does do like champagne bottles and stuff. This is a whole thing? There's a cereal champagne shaker on the loose? RZ is RNZ. Thank you for the follow. Also, username, who did you get, by the way? London, Bear, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Oh my gosh. No, you know my brain. My brain is not working well. Okay, right. Right. No, now I remember. I'll never forget now. Is that still clipped, by the way? You're throwing out a memory from, is this a year ago now? A year ago? At my brain while I'm in the middle of a fight? Don't do me like this. Of course it's still clipped. Okay. Let's do an adhesive grenade too. HK's going down. HK. I feel like any of the champagne things always get clipped. I do it to myself a little bit. There's a side of it that... Okay, hold on. You know what though? I have an idea. Mid-fight heal by leveling up mid-fight. Yeah. Timed content in it. Hold on. You can get a heal from leveling up. You know? Voldemar, welcome back in. The cereal champagne shaker. I was done so dirty. Persuade. I also, though, I think Persuade's max now. We need to put into something else. I would like to... I wonder if I'll even be able to level up enough to be able to do repair so that I could help HK down the line. Yeah, mid-fight level up is amazing, yeah. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. I love how you guys were like, I was biting my tongue so hard. Force immunity stun, Night Sense. Force immunity stun. That's actually kind of nice. Is that automatic? Or do you have to cast it in comparison? I also have... There's a couple things I can do. Hold on. I automatically have that, right? Improved conditioning implant. Do I want to get an implant? Force immunity stun. The Jedi has an unshakable connection to the Force and through it to the galaxy as well. No amount of damage or distraction will cause fear or loss of alertness. This is always active. This feat replaces Force immunity fear. Wait, that's really good. Is one with the Force? Okay, the immunity to paralysis will be really nice too. Slim, thank you so much for 2 gifted subs as well. Thank you. Guys, there's been so many gifted subs. I really do hope you give the person a big thank you if you're here right now. Caution. Improved conditioning +2 to all saving throws, reflecting the character's extraordinary physical conditioning. Or master power attack, which could be nice. Do I want to go all out offensive or do I do 2? I did eventually. I kind of want to do 2 weapon. +1 to attack and +1 to defense due to efficiency of form of combat. I think dueling is really good around the board if it's giving +1 to attack and +1 to defense. Range and melee weapons. I would say dueling. I don't know. There's so many different feats that I want. Force shield. The music's coming back. Burst of speed. Pressing his or her body to its physical limits for a duration of this effect, 36 seconds. Movement speed is doubled and +2 defense is gained, but you're not attacking faster. Just your movement speed is faster, but if your movement speed is faster, but you're not attacking faster. Floppy pickle. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go level 2. I know it's a dark side power, but it's so broken. Only movement speed, specifically for burst of speed. Okay, yeah, I'm doing this then. It's turn-based. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's also do a... You know what? He's actually good, but we're going to pause for a second. We're going to get him a med pack, and then he's going to go back to normal attacks. HK, like something, anything, baby. Anything. Let's do an improved heavy. Oh, he's stimmy! Get him! HK doing adhesive grenade.
Ready.
Come on, bring him down. Get him! Get him! Hold on. Let's do a heal across the board for both of us. Hold on, she has too many things in the way. Well, let's just go ahead and kill him. Get the kill on him. Nice.
Never too old for this.
Termination required.
Okay, med pack. Hold on. Now let's start with a... I would just say get in there with their normal attacks.
Ready.
But they're stuck. Oh, that's why. Okay, have her do a med pack. Med pack. Good damage. Med up, med up, med up. Stim me, BD. Stim me, BD. An enemy healing is illegal. That should not be allowed.
Yes.
I think that is cheesy on a whole nother level. We did it! Okay, that was not bad. I'm wondering if once we kind of get some grenades and some other things, I think I might be able to take on the Mandos. I mean, I don't know if I'm super proud about killing some of the Wookiees, but you know what? They fought me first. How dare they do what we can do? No, as the protagonist, you should have unbelievable advantage through healing, stunning, having seen Gorwickin operate the basket. You understand it well enough to do it yourself. Just raise the basket, you begin the long ascent. Okay, there we go. It'll take a second. And then they show this cutscene again. Evil genius. Pauls, thank you for the posture check. Wait, J-Ski, I'm glad to see you're enjoying the channel for a second month in a row. An evil genius. A little more than 2 months, just a little bit. Evil genius, thank you so much for 28 months. And it's here too the whole time. Thank you. Okay, let's drop a save. The mid-fight level up is, yeah, like a boss transforming. So true. It's like I hit my phase 2. My phase 2. I did get my... I got my, speaking of the 6-year celebration and champagne and stuff, I found this Hallmark candle that I really liked. It was like a 6 candle, but it cracked me up because it said candle bougie. It was called the candle bougie, and I was like, it's just a gold candle 6, but whatever. It was the name, the bougie candle. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna change my party selection, but I can't, so supply station. Okay, let's just get out of here. So, bougie is candle in French? Oh, different kind of bougie. Ah, wait, bougie. Okay, wait. How would you spell it in French? You'd spell it with the G or with the J? I thought this whole time it was a bougie candle. Ha! It's with a G. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's amazing. AJ is cracking up right now, I can tell. Well, it seems you are more than I thought. Freyer has come back and told me what you did for him. My My fellow hunters split on what should be done. Some are loyal to Chundar alone. We had a fight. We had to fight. I'm done. The more you know. Freyr went to the throne room to challenge Chundar. I will take you to him now. As long as I don't have to join in this fight. Why should I follow you? You fought each other, why? We follow the chieftain, whoever that is. If the position is in doubt, we will fight for the side we believe in. This must be decided quickly or there will be much more bloodshed. Come, it is this way. Lead on. Yes, much is about to be decided. Only one can lead us. Must lead us. Come. You know what? This is nice. I feel like in this game especially, just to preserve... Oh, my HK, baby! No! Oh, that's just great. Everyone's here now. It's a reunion. Yes, son. By the blade of Becca's sword, I've come to end your treachery. No more will you sell our own people. Get him, Dad. Get him. You have Becca's blade? So what? I have the hilt, held by each true chieftain in recent memory. Even you claimed it was all important. We both have our ancient trinkets. So who will the people follow now? You? You are old and weak. Oh, talk about respecting your elders. Shut up, both of you. This ends today. I will not see suffer anymore. What? Shadow. Darth Dusty Boy, by the way, and also Neek. Guys, thanks for the follows. Welcome in, Shadow. Thank you for 10 gifted subs to the channel and community. Thank you so much. What is up this month? What is going on this month? Try saying that name 5 times fast. Shadow, thank you. Guys, thank you for all of just everything, all of the love today. Old and weak, no. Shadow. If you say those are from Corey, I Swani. Roar. Rook, roar. Roru. I think it's ro. It would be ro. Rook. The R and the W next to each other is just doing me dirty. Okay. You tell him, Zalbar. Get him. I don't know what to do, Millicast. Chundar has been telling me things. He makes sense. I think. I don't know. What? Side with Chundar, he has the power here. Side with Freyr, he is the honorable one. Do you have to fight? Talk it through. Talk it out. Do we have to fight? Such a comfy planet. My tongue is absolutely breaking. Could we work together? It would be difficult. Convince them. Avoid this needless slaughter. No, siding with your brother would be better. HK, I know that you're on your last leg. Like, you need some oil, like a whole drum of WD-40, but I'm gonna need you to, like, stop twitching over there in the corner and distracting this moment. This is really important. No, it's better to side with your father. Then so be it. The fighting stops here. I will not stand. Perhaps there is hope. What do you say, Chundar? What do I say? I still have Zerka's support. I say you will die. Attack! Okay, so, I'm not fit. We're not fit for a fight? Stop begging for attention, HK. Come on. The meatbags are talking over here. How many do I need to? Oh, no. Okay, but hopefully, oh, that's a... Maybe there was another way to get about this without violence? I don't even have... Okay, well, HK's going down instantly. Let's try to stun him. I don't want to... Wait, if we focus Chundar, maybe we can press the attack to where he gives up. Corey Myers best. I'm gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do. I need to change my armor. +8 dexterity defense bonus. We're just gonna like do a couple force lightnings there. Light side points gained. If we press the attack on him, I think we'll be fine.
What?
Focus. Focus, Chundar. HK's down. No, no, no. Get over there to Chundar. What are you doing? Chundar, focus, Chundar. Focus, Chundar. I'm gonna do Force Aura. Come on, focus in. Hold on. I don't know. This is a last kind of ditch effort. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna test it. Heals. Chundar has gone down. Chundar's down, but it did not stop the attack. Okay, so it's just Millie. Millie versus everybody else. That's not great. Not great. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna need to do, it's just me by myself. Oh. Okay. That's okay. These guys are kind of weak, I think. Let me do 2 heals back to back. Nice. Focus him. Heal up again. You got it, Millie. 1-on-1. Wait, they're not fighting us. Interesting. Okay, wait. Oh, but they're going to everybody. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just let them. You know what? Ah, no! Ignore Zalbar. It's just me. Well, Zalbar's. Get him! Get him, guys! Get him! Get him! Get him! Smack him down a little bit. Just hold on. Get him! Hit him a couple more times, Zalbar. Get him! Okay, hold on. I'll finish him off. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Okay. Good job, guys. Good job, team. You spin my head. We have done it. I am saddened that it has come to this, but I couldn't let it continue. I actually thought there was going to be like a peaceful resolution there. Zalbar, my son, I'm truly sorry. You have suffered a great shame. I was blind. I have no excuse. I can forgive, Father. I have learned a lot over the years. Okay, I do have some questions as well. Miles, thank you for the 1,000 bits as well. Does HK have a silver hand in his head too? Bear with the gifted sub to WD40 enthusiast. Oh my gosh. What will you do now, Zalbar? So I'm wondering if Zalbar is going to leave our team to stay behind and help them. I'm telling you, running around, if you have other people that can fight them, why do the work yourself, you know? I have a few other questions about Kashyyyk, Freyr. Could they wait? I will answer them later, but we need to settle our current business. There is much that needs to be done. And then I continue to ask. What will you do about the slavers? We will fight them. It will be difficult, but I swear they won't take another one of my people without bloodshed. Get them. I'll send quick climbers to other villages to try to rally a defense. We must guard against this ever happening again. You will be the last outsider welcome here for a very long time. That is a change for the better, I think. What will you do now, Zalbar? I wish I did kind of have mission for this, because I think she'd want to. I don't know. He might not say goodbye. More often than not, the run around in circles. Stars. Strat is extremely effective. You might not like it. It might feel cheesy. Although we're always serving up Gouda in here. Sergeant, happy good morning and happy May 4th. Returning home has lifted a great weight from my mind, but it has also been painful as well. He's gonna stay. You have a place by my side, Zalbar. I would be honored if you would take it. I can't, not yet. I'm just getting used to being free, and not just from the slavers. And I have a life debt. That is true, he has the life debt. Now that my life is truly my own again, honoring that agreement is all that is most important. Listen to my son. His insight humbles me. Look at my son. Pride is not the word. Take that good judgment with you, and all the planets will come to revere Wookiee wisdom. I think it's time I was leaving. Enough. I want my reward. What will you do about the slavers? Okay, we heard about that. Oh, that's it. That's pretty much, it's just about what they're doing with the slavers. Perhaps, but before you go, Millicast, I must see to your reward. You have done us a great service. Kashyyyk will remember you well past your lifetime. Because of you, I am reinstated as chieftain. We will return to the old ways, when honor and trust of kin ruled above all else. And I'm not sure there is a reward that accurately reflects the value of what you have done. Our world is changed because of you. I have a request, Father. I have thought about it a great deal, and I would like back a sword. New weapon. Zalbar, shut up. I just want some credits. Oh, my savage. Just shut up. HK's still trying to get a sympathy repair kit. I need to buy a lot more repair kits for him, honestly, though. I know, he's such a way with words. Well, that is quite a request. I am tempted to say no, but perhaps I should consider it an investment. Zalbar, do you understand what this means? It is the legacy of our people, held by chieftains and future chieftains. I understand. I want this, father. I'll bring it back one day. I do believe he'll come back and be chieftain. I have no doubt. Let the two halves of the blade be made one. My son shall hold back his sword. All right, let's bring Zalbar. We're gonna remove HK, bring Mission and Zalbar. You know what though, I will be able to change my setup for the Mandalorian, so maybe if I came back with all 3 Jedis. That was awesome. This was this is by far my favorite planet so far. The mission, Zalbar. I think it's also because Zalbar is one of our first kind of additional companions, and he just is incredible. Like, I think he just is so polarizing. Him and Mission both, they're really cute together. Okay, let's get a, not Sora, let's get a heal. Having to read out the dialogue, the effort, surely that's because they are Chewbacca's. They're Wookiees. Yeah, but there's a lot of other species in Star Wars, so any of the other species as well, like they don't have somebody dubbing, you know, like dubbing it. So yeah, I read out anything. Especially because the text is so small for you guys too, but it also helps me kind of remember it too. What is this little area? Do you think they sat here? Are these seats? No, but maybe they're tables. Maybe they're just like, maybe you write down, is this like, maybe they just set sauna seats? I'm thinking that maybe they just set like some fancy pots on it or something. I don't know. Yes. Abrond, by the way, welcome in. I probably screwed up the pronunciation of that, but welcome, welcome. The Twi guys. Yeah, the Twi guys. Well, any other species. Yeah, I think that's kind of the nice part about it. I mean, you'll run into some other species that do know basic, but I find it helps with the immersion of the game itself and the world of Star Wars. I mean, I would say not very few, but there's obviously not going to be a lot of times where you go to another species planet and they're all speaking basic. Is it Abront? Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay, so I think I did loot all of this stuff. Guys, let's do a save. I'm surprised I actually did get that first go. So we have the Mandos. I think somebody was asking about side missions. Did you do all the side missions on this part? So all that we have left here, let me see. Honest debt, the scrambled memory of the malfunctioning droid. Right, Eli, we do need to go back and report back what happened to Eli and how Eli's abusing. Yeah, so if you guys remember, Wookiee Lost, by the way, we do need to do that too. Wait. Data pad, we need to take this back to his parents. Yeah, so there's a couple things we need to turn in. Yes, Home of the War Will. We gotta take it to his mom. Reserve specific party members for each planet. Yeah, I definitely wanted to keep... I had Zalbar on until he got taken out of our crew because he was, you know, pulled for the Shadowlands mission, but I put him back on. Yeah, pretty much anytime I go to a planet, if it's related to that person, I try to honor them by kind of having them in our group. Yeah, he was a little detained. Dark, may the 4th be with you as well. I did not kill the ambushing Mandos yet. I've done a tactical retreat. I'm gonna grab some grenades and then maybe circle back. Yeah, the Mandos are gonna join Callow. They're just all gonna come at me later. Braun, thank you for the follow, by the way. I hope you continue to enjoy your time here. Okay, this is gonna be really hard. We have to tell a mother and... Oh. Huh? And one of the siblings, or one of his, I think it's his brother. Okay, I'm gonna do wisdom, skills. Man, she's got... Her skills are amazing. I would say Big Z was put on house arrest. What is that one? An alien says it on a planet. For some reason, me and my brother thought it was super funny. There's sometimes like things that stand out. Like this is so random, but I know exactly what you're talking about because my siblings and I always laugh whenever it's just Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. There's the scene where they're pulling out the dragons and what's his name pulls out and he goes, ooh, Chinese fireball. But the way that he says it is just so... It just sounded so ridiculous at the time. Like sometimes somebody just pronounces something so funny and it becomes like an entire meme. So my brothers and I always laugh at that one scene. Ooh, Chinese fireball. It's it's funny what sticks in your memory from these things. Okay, let's put up all of these ones. Yes, ooh, yes, Chinese fireball. Then we looked it up. I remember my siblings and I looking it up, and like there was a whole, like somebody had clipped together a YouTube like compilation of it nonstop, like playing for like 5 minutes. Chinese firebolt. Is it firebolt? I keep saying fireball. Firebolt. Yes. I know. We always mock the Weasleys all the way through the whole series. It's like you mock it because you love them. Like it's just so great. That's like like Justin Timberlake saying like it's gonna be May. It's like does not sound like he's saying me. It's always like May. I had a friend whose favorite quote from the Goblet of Fire was, "I killed Harry Potter." Wait. I killed Harry Potter. I gotta think of exactly when it's done. We were laughing about the take my body back, take it. I always think of I killed Sirius Black. I like the Mad Eyes mocking Harry Potter at the end. The Lake and the Murder, the Lake and the Mermaids, the Lake and the Mermaids. See some of these quotes, it's like you remember to some parts and then other parts like you're trying to remind me and I'm like, I am not picking this up at all. What is going on with my brain? Neville when Harry pushed him into the lake. Jesper. It's gonna be May. Jesper. You guys have absolutely just showered this community with gifted subs today. Jesper, thank you so much for 10 more gifted subs to the channel and community. It's gonna be May. Okay, so the mermaids in the lake, and the second, I killed Harry Potter. Oh, Neville. Okay, yeah, so Neville's in there and he doesn't know if his recipe to give him the gills like worked, and he's like, okay, I know, okay, I have to go back and listen to this, but I think yes. He's like, oh, I killed Harry Potter. I know, I gotta hear exactly how he says it. All right, let's put into treat injury while we're going along. Yes, now Master Scoundrel's Luck. Okay, let's see what Master Scoundrel's Luck is. Let me switch over here. It's gonna be May. No, I'm not gonna unhear that. Master Scoundrel's Luck. At the heights of their abilities, scoundrels can seem to regularly defy the odds to survive any situation. Their skills and luck combine to grant a remarkable +6 of defense. The feat is always active. This feat replaces improved Scoundrel's Luck. This reminds me of just why I think another aspect of games that I find so impressive is all of the different like upgrades, all of the different abilities. I always thought I was a creative person, but my mind could not come up with half of these. Django, welcome back in. Like, you know what I mean? This is what I thought about when I went into Jedi Survivor. I was like, I genuinely was like, okay, let me think of predictions. What do I think they're gonna add to the game to make it like even better? My brain was blank. It just did not know any. I don't know how to say it. It's amazing. I guess it would be easier if you're doing it with I'm sure it's like a group of people that kind of sit together and they're like, okay, these are all of the different, like there's probably a team that works on it. And so if you can be creative together and bounce ideas off of each other and kind of seek counsel, it might be a little bit easier. Yeah, multiple minds. Exactly, handsome. Exactly. Because a lot of times that's what happens is like somebody strikes up like the idea, but then other people build on top of it. Ty, welcome back in. They gotta let you join the team. I always talk about this, but like one day, just one day, I think that would be the height. That would be like the coolest thing for me is just to get to see like storyboards on some of the characters. That would just be a dream. I mean, I know like you can watch behind the scenes on a lot of the stuff and you can see some of it. Like they do take you through. I'm trying to find this weapon for him. Hold on. Baka's blade. Bendak's blaster. Baka's blade. My blaster. You know, we could try using the Mandalorian assault rifle too on somebody. Chundar's bowcaster. He did give it to us, right? Was it a ceremonial thing? It's not a real weapon. I'm assuming it's not a real weapon. Mike, thank you so much for the follow. The skeleton of this 3.5 edition. Yeah, D&D. Right. It's this guy. Yeah. Yes. Okay, Ball. Yes. I reference that quite often. It's going to be a bumpy ride, Ernie. Take it away. Those are always the most fun with the friends starting to rifting together. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Philly fan. Oh my gosh. 11/22/63. The only thing, Bacchus Ceremonial Blade, there it is. The only thing I don't like about it is the title, because I never remember the dates. I never remember. Look at that. If they do a remake, I would love to see kind of a outline, not an outline like Final Fantasy, but one of my favorite parts about Final Fantasy in the remake was that you could see up close every single weapon. I truly love getting to see, like, you can see them at a glimpse, right? So you can tell it has like a red hilt or something. But oh man, do I love getting to like examine every new weapon, seeing the detailing into the design is so cool. I mean, you can see it kind of here, but it's still kind of a little pixelated, a little blocky. All right, let me do this. I feel alive. Strength, we'll keep building strength for him. Skills, demolitions, awareness, and repair. Accept. Okay, let's go. All right. Oh, wait. No, I needed to... Oh my goodness. That took away the whole Millie. Thick Millie, come on. I just hope for better inventory management. Yeah, yes, yes. Definitely being able to kind of see all the different items. Mm-hmm. I know. 2003 BioWare devs in shambles. Just a little. A demon. Hi, by the way. Yes, do it, Ty. GOG has it. I'm playing it on GOG, but... Why do you return, outsider? Didn't I make myself clear enough? I don't want you here. The casing is mine. It bears my family runes and markings for each of the scoundrel creatures I've killed. Scoundrels.
Yours? Why would we find your casing beside... No.
Oh, she wasn't there when we found
Could
it,
it?
yeah. She wasn't there. I don't know why I'm thinking of scoundrels now. I know. Nerf herders. Mission's behind me somewhere. Do you know anything about the planet? I wonder if you can help me with a problem. Wait, no, hold on. Sorry, Zalbar. Let me talk to her. You have made a terrible claim against me, outsider. Do what you must with it, but leave me alone. I know that you had reason to kill Roar War. Wait! I was not tracking that? You are a murderer? You'll pay the highest penalty? Wait, I thought that was their mom. Wait! That's not for you to decide. You couldn't possibly understand how this affects me or my people. Do what you must. The holder of the laws will decide my fate in proper Wookiee tradition. I'm definitely confusing Wookiees right now. I thought I saw Rorwill's mom. You're back again? Have you seen? No. You wouldn't tell me. You wouldn't care. Leave the boy alone, please. Do you know whose bolt casing this is? Do I want to continue? I feel like I already finished it. Gilly, hi. Do you know anything about your homeworld, perchance? What? Sure. It looks like Jarax. I think so anyway. I'm not sure. The bolt casing was found on Rorwar's body. Rorwar's body? Then he's dead. But he can't be. Don't listen to him, Warrior. Outsiders only lie when their mouths are open. You know that. Rorwell was dealing with slavers. Do you know anything about this? Oh. No, he doesn't. You don't say another thing to him. You want to lie. Wait. If you want to lie, you lie to me, outsider. See, it was giving Big Mama Bear vibes. Leave the boy alone, please. You will talk to me. I want to go over this with Warwell again. What do you have to say about it? Speak to me or directly away from the boy, please. They're so adamant. Okay, very well. I will speak to you. See, yeah. I'm ruining the entire family. Okay, I know that you had your reason. You're a murderer. You'll pay that. Don't you want a chance? What I want is for you to leave. If you think you're worthy to take me before my peers, I won't stop you. Do what you must. The holder of laws will decide my fate in proper Wookiee tradition. Okay, so should I take them? Do I go talk to the holder? Do I get involved? I feel like we don't have to get involved. The boys, happy May 4th. I don't know. Oh no, we do need to. We need to follow up with it. No, I don't want to. I feel bad. Where's the Keeper of Laws again? Chieftain's Hall. Oh, the holder of the laws. I'm getting involved in places I have no beeswax being in. No. Thought you were gonna talk to Zalbar the whole time. No, I wasn't talking to, no, y'all. Rosnor's home? Let me loot his home first. We've already been here. That means we probably already talked to him. Greetings again, outsider. Please, if you have business here, make it brief. Do you know who owns this casting bot? Oh, this is brutal. Let's see. The family insignia is there. Yes, it is. It belongs to Jarok. How did you get it? There's a lot of backstabbing happening on this planet, let me tell you. I found Jarok's bolt on Rorwar's corpse. Oh my, that is very distressing. It definitely seems to suggest that Jarok helped in Rorwar's death. I can't ignore this. Wait here, outsider. I must address this. I will have Jarok brought here. And I hope he can explain this. I really do. A trial it shall be! The drama! Jarok, you know what you have been summoned here for. As holder of the laws, I ask you to explain. I won't answer. I can't. Why am I standing in between them? Must Warwill be here? Warwill has a bond with Rorwar. He is the closest to family that can be found. He is entitled to be here. Jarok, please speak. If you are guilty, it means death. This outsider will be given your possessions. What? Do you want that? I get to seize their possessions? Does that include their home? Real estate on the planet. I can just up the rent, and now I can have constant income flowing in. They should add that in the second one. You should be able to buy homes. Yes. Mighty goats. I'm gonna be fluid after this game. Optimus. Thank you. Optimus with 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community too. Optimus, happy Saturday and happy May 4th. It's free real estate. My Sith is showing. Your Sith is showing. You're Slytherin. Slytherin and Sith. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Kickstarting the Airbnb market on Kashyyyk? I want the landlord expansion. Wait, if he's executed, I get paid? Is there no alternative to death as a punishment? If there are circumstances that led to the attack, perhaps we could consider another punishment. It all depends on what was behind it. My life debt won't let you speak for you. Wait. Won't let me speak for you, Millicast, but you know Jarok had justification. Will you tell them? There's a low-key endgame on Swoder from it? This is the failure of honor. It is very serious. Was there any mitigating factors we need to be aware of? I killed Rorwar. I will accept whatever punishment is given. It's better if only my honor is tainted. You did do it? Why? Rorwar was good and honorable. Why did you kill him? You only need to know that I did it. The reason is unimportant. Warwill, I'm sorry. Maybe if Warwill wasn't here, they would admit that they were doing it because Rorwar was a slaver. Inverted. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Jarok, I won't let you do this. Rorwar was dealing with slavers. Kill him. I found nothing to justify the murder. What? What are you talking about? You liar. Please don't let them tell them anything. Rorwar was admired. They need to believe in him. I'm old. I'm not important. Let Warwill and the others have their hero. Oh no! I actually have to decide this? Oh my gosh, Stewie, welcome back in, and thank you for 8 months of continual support as well. Thank you. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero. Well, he was working with, he was working with the slavers, so he was selling his own people. I don't feel like the other guy is being honored in his death, and then this guy who is going to be condemned and thought of ill because he was trying to save his own people. But should I do what he wants to be done, or should I Remember, I also condemned a droid to be a permanent sex droid because of me trying to meddle in people's business. Oh. I do. I will take his shame with me. The Roar War in their memory is far better than the Roar War I killed. I can't let this happen. I can't sit by and let this happen. No. No, no, no. Explain yourself, outsider. If you have information that will affect this trial, I must know. What trial? Is this a permanent trial? There's 2 people. Don't listen to these outsiders' lies. Please, Warwell, don't listen. I'm going against his wishes, but you know, it's not the same as going against like a dead man's wishes because he's not like he'll. It's not like. It's the Mass Effect decision tree strikes again. Roar, roar. I just don't like the idea of somebody innocent being to save somebody else's idea and image when that person doesn't deserve the honor that's given to him. He sold other Wookiees into slavery. These goggles are incredibly serious. I don't know what you're on about. The mental gymnastics are hitting Olympic gold. Oh, queen at it. Okay. I'm not going to allow him to go down for somebody else just to honor a person who was a bad person. But no, that's not, that can't be. Jarok, I'm sorry, Warwill. I didn't want you to know. So much is against us. You need someone to look up to. But now with the new chieftain, maybe they can look up to the new chieftain. They can look up to Zalbar. They can look up to a million other people. I couldn't let him betray you. Betray everyone. Outsiders are enough of a threat by themselves. We don't need traitors of our own. See how this Wookiee truly understands honor? Do you see how important we consider these things, Millicast? Well, as holder of the laws, I declare Jarrak innocent. I will see to your release. I think I did the right thing. I feel good about it. You know what? I judge it by how good I feel after. Well, I must say that you're the first outsider that I've been glad to know. You have surprised me. Perhaps some of you are capable of honor after all. You are deserving of your reward. My reward? Can I ask if anything's happening now? Do I not explain? As the person that discovered the crime, you were also affected by it. You would have been given a portion of Jarrek's possessions, but he was innocent, Roror, however, was not. Roror was wealthy. His family was taken by slavers, leaving him everything. You get 1/3 of this. Kind of liking the... Warwill receives the rest if he wishes. He is still upset. But he is young and he will recover. And that's what I was kind of like leaning on this decision too. I felt like Warwill was so young. Like, it's not, I feel like the older Wookiee's decision to take the blame and end his life to protect and preserve how Warwill saw this one person that he looked up to. You can find other people to look up to, you know, like you have plenty of time. Like, this person wasn't a good person. And if your hero and idea, if it were ever to come to light that his hero was actually not who we thought it was, even later down in his life, I feel like it would have been more of a detriment than it is now. Like, now he'll recover from it. It will be fine. And we spared somebody else's life. And we got rich at the same time. Jason. I can never... Jason. Back to the 8th time. I'm not leaving. Sorry, Max. Jason. Valley. Guys, what is happening with the gifted subs today? Poosley, welcome back in. Warwill. There's so many Wills, Wars, names. Roars. Valley Kid with 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community as well. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I just thank you. Millie Coin, make it rain, Millie Coin. I love how Millie is now becoming like the staple name in all of our games. And I cannot believe this comes from Milwaukee. May the 4th be with you because you're playing Star Wars. And organically, like it just happened. It kind of was cool that it happened to fall on May the 4th. I don't know if I streamed on May the 4th last time. Can I ask you if anything is happening right now? Nothing that you can help with. Rorwar's crime is causing a bit of a stir, but it will pass in time. Some of us will be disappointed in him, but we have other enemies to worry about. Goodbye. Goodbye, Baka guide you. Light side points. There we go. Light side points. We did it. May the 4th. Forever doomed to look for her daddy, never to find him. Jasmine, stop. Next voice message is gonna be in Wookiee dialect. Bear. It's all stemmed from a stupid caked up Wookiee. Hold on. Stupid little bit. In my defense, I really didn't think I was gonna enjoy Cyberpunk. Like, I really didn't think. I need to start going into every game thinking I'm not gonna like it, because every time I do, I end up just falling in love. Head over heels. Jahani, trouble with the Gizka, Canderous. Okay, guys, we're gonna do the honest debt, then we're gonna skedoodle to another planet, and we'll come back. We'll circle back. I'm saving all the difficult stuff for later, you know. A day when we want to bang our head against a wall a little bit more. I think this is the right way. To the Great Walkway. Yes. Sammy with the posture check. The Baka guide you. May the Baka guide you. I put a lot on the line because I was almost positive you would like it. Damn, the good story. That was a good cry that I had at the end of that too. Subnautica will be amazing then. That is true. If I distaste, like if I think I'm gonna hate it this much, I might actually end up learning to love it. Oh, all the hard stuff for future Millie. We'll gain a little bit of, you know, some levels, some better armor, some better items. No, you definitely backed the right horse. Cameron, 27 years. It's been 27 years. Cameron, thank you so much for 27 months of continual support. And Valley, welcome back in, by the way. I'm curious, as much as you play games, do you ever feel burnout or you need to take a break? Oh, man. Great question. Also, Royal and Trey, guys, thanks for the follows. Welcome in. I would say that there's kind of like three answers to this. I would say that just like anybody, I absolutely am susceptible to open world fatigue. When I'm playing something for like a very long time, I can start to just kind of feel a little bit like I'm ready to get to the conclusion of something. This typically happens around 150 hours in games for me. I just naturally think that I like to mix things up, but I think that's why I've had way less burnout ever since I've been doing YouTube as well, because a lot of times I'm balancing 2 games at the same time. So it can kind of keeps it fresh in my mind because I'm doing a couple different things. But the other side of it is I definitely, when I first switched to doing it full time, I guess I got burnout from not taking into consideration that playing games for a living and then also doing it in my free time was just too much gaming. Like I think I know the horror of saying like there's such a thing as too much gaming, but I definitely had to learn to kind of play different things in my free time that was more of a relaxation and less of like a kind of progressional game where I'm putting a lot of like mental energy into it. So now I play games that are with other people. But yeah, I think for me, I've learned to kind of play around, I guess, what I think would cause burnout. And I always play games I love. And so I do feel like when you are playing games that you really, really want to play, it's hard to get burnout with it. Still happens from time to time again. License, welcome back in. Dem, thanks for the follow, by the way. License, thank you for 4 months of continual support. I really do appreciate it. Casta and Burnouts, even when sick with pneumonia, she streamed towards the end of it. I don't like taking breaks. I don't know. I just don't like, I love games so much, and it's easy to, I would say it's easy for me to not take the necessary breaks and then receive burnout because I'm not giving myself time away. Like, I'm not taking time for myself. It's so easy when you're doing this to be like, I want to record more for you guys. Like, there's a lot of weeks where I actually won't take, I wouldn't say I would take an off day. Like, I'll still record even on my 2 off days. But I do have to remind myself, like, no, I'm not gonna touch the computer today. Oh my gosh, the Wookiee Rebels. Casty, happy Star Wars Day. And Alex, thank you for the follow as well. And get him. Get him. All right, let's go get the Zerka guards. Let's help them fight them back. Hold the line. We will hold the line. Bunny, welcome back in. I know, Poosley. Okay, you guys constantly remind me this. Y'all are like, if you record on an off day, is it an off day? No, it's not, but I still say it's an off day. I still say it. I know. I have to get better about this. You're right. I do try to I have certain days that I will always record like the main game, like Final Fantasy, and then usually on like a Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll record my like short but sweet games. But then it's still, yeah. It's an off day because chat's not there. Bear with the gifted sub also to Poosley. Poosley, I hope you enjoyed the sub and the emotes. Bear, thank you so much. I played a few games that I did not vibe with, but my addictive personality, I couldn't stop until I burned out on them. Yeah, there's actually, it's been a long time since I've told you guys like, hey, I'm stopping playing this game because I'm not enjoying it. But I also find that if something's giving me a challenge, like even the combat in this game, it's up to me to make sure that I don't allow my hard-headedness to like ruin a game for me, because I know like my unwillingness to not even like ask help. I'll always come and ask you guys for help. But I do realize that sometimes I make things harder on myself, and so I try to remind myself every once in a while, like, ask for help if it's gonna cost, like, if sticking to my guns is going to cost my love for the game because I'm just being hard-headed, then it's not good, you know? Like, I need to learn to ask for help when it's needed. Doesn't like taking breaks, but we'll take multiple vacations and trips to compensate. Well, I would say, like, it's a big thing of the whole, oh no, I didn't mean to time out. Hold on, sorry, I was trying to get back to where we were. Sorry. I would say that it's a really fine balance. I've been in a career where I had very little leave days and things. And then in this career, like, it's really easy to, yeah, like you could take a lot of time off. You absolutely could, but I never ever want you guys to feel like I don't take this serious. And so I actually I give an allotment of like leave time for myself every year to do with it what I will. And it is like, it's not easy to see this, but like when I go to TwitchCon, right, that's still technically working. Like the vacation before it isn't, like that's time for myself. But yeah, absolutely. Going to TwitchCon is 100% like a business trip. Me going out to LA for Final Fantasy, that's a business trip. That's not like a vacation. So it's hard to sometimes see the lines and the blurriness between them too. But I feel like I found a really good balance with taking breaks. I know it can seem like that because when I do take a break, I'll be gone for like 2 weeks because usually it aligns with something else. But gaming, I really try not to take it for granted or take advantage of the fact that I work for myself. Because for every, it could be really easy to see that like, oh, you can take as much time off for yourself as possible. But on the counter of that, I can overwork myself all the time. Like I don't stop at 40 hours. I don't stop at something. Like if I want to work as many hours as I can, I do, you know? And that's where it gets really blurry because you are the only person holding yourself accountable. And that's a big challenge for a lot of people. Not everybody can make their own schedule and feel like they can hold themselves accountable. Shadow, Gaming, and Buff, guys, thank you for the follows. Shadow, thank you so much. This is a Wednesday. Shadow, thank you for 5 more gifted subs. It's just been like a constant flow of gifted subs today from so many different people in the community. I really appreciate it. Knack, thank you. I do appreciate that a lot. As long as you enjoy what you want, it doesn't feel like a chore. I wouldn't say it feels like a chore. Who am I doing this on for real quick? Hold on. Let me go back. I wouldn't say it doesn't feel like a chore. Anything that has the title job in it will come with its complications. Will come with struggles and challenges, but anything you do as a living will come with the pressures of it being the thing that you're doing for a living. So even if it's like a dream job, it still has job in the title. I really do stand by this. I'm gonna do improved dueling for him. And then we're gonna accept this. Sir Mac and also Raph, guys, thank you for the follows too. I haven't finished our 100% since Hogwarts Legacy. I will for Rebirth. Yeah, have they given any updates on when it's coming to PC? Because of my scheduled brain, I meant Wendy's. Ma'am, this isn't Wendy's. All right, there's somebody else that we need to update. Yeah, update. I keep saying update, but upgrade. There we go, Sartorial, welcome back in as well. I like to watch you because I do things opposite of you and I end up getting to see different things in the end. Yes. Yeah, it's interesting how differently somebody can completely play a game. There's so many different ways to play games. And this is why I always stand by. There's not like one single right way. And I will always say that as long as you're having fun with doing what you're doing, who cares? Sneak attack 7. Let me see this. Sneak attack. Sneak attack 3. Sneak attack 4. Where's sneak? Oh, it's right here. Sneak attack 7 adds 7 to 42 points of extra damage to attacks when the target can't respond to the attacker. Sneak attack only works if the target is within 10 meters. I need to start sneaking. Sneaking. Especially if you're the type of person who works to not have time to yourself. It's really easy to quote unquote, overwork yourself. Okay. Kill them. Strike them down.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh wait, is that guy dead? What about the 2 guys that, oh snap. Oh snap. Oh, let me go loot the other bodies too, by the way. I know several streamers who struggle with having time to themselves, always something that needs to be done. Yeah, I think there will always too be this, if you're not careful, especially with doing content creation full time, like I constantly am really surprised by seeing the people who you see from the outside and you think they are doing really, really well. And they truthfully are feeling incredibly depressed or lonely or isolated. Like a lot of content creators I find do tend to go through bouts of that. And I think, did I never loot this stuff too? Or did I just not save it? Yeah, I think a little bit of it is because it is really easy to probably get consumed with the idea behind if you're not doing something for your business, then you're losing business. Streaming, gaming, content creation, it can be extremely consumer driven and it will never be enough. Like people will always want more from you. People always want to see more games, more things, and oh, nope. But this is something where like as the creator yourself, you have to set like healthy boundaries to make sure that you take a step back and that you do what's right for you. And it's really hard to get, I think it's really hard to get in that mindset that what's the point of getting as far as possible or having all the people in the world or all the money in the world if you're really unhappy at the end of the day, or you feel really lonely or isolated or not, or you feel like the last 10 years of your life you've given to the world, but you've lost like a lot of other things. You've lost personal relationships or other things along the way. Is it really worth it in the end? I don't know. It's a tough balance. It's just such a balance of life. I think that's with anything. It's why I always talk about too, like people that stream part-time while working a full-time job. Like I've been there, I did it for a while and it's so impressive, but it is so incredibly draining. Incredibly draining. I don't want to leave. I want to go talk to Eli and I want to kill him. Clever, sir. I think I did already say hi to you guys, but welcome, welcome. I was listening to a leadership podcast. I listen to a lot of leadership podcasts, even still. And only 27% over 45 say that they're in good relationships, and only 18% of those are under 45. Boundaries and community are critical. I always talk about boundaries, and like even just the fact that it's taken me so long to create the boundaries that I have. I guess they're gonna let us maybe they'll let us come back. I guess we could talk to them. Southpaw, thanks for the hydrate as well. Crack. I mean, I think that the way that I see it too is like, it's always important to remember that, you know, I mean, you guys, I keep clicking off of it. I don't mean to, hold on. It's really important to not put all your eggs in one basket. And I say this even with like friendships. I will always respect any other creator out there because I respect everybody. Even if we see differently on games or we do things differently, I look at everybody as like coworkers in a way, right? Because this is my like workspace. But I've never like, you don't want to get caught up in making your only friends people that are online either. I think it's incredibly important. And the older I get, I realize that it's okay to have a friend for fitness, a friend for work related, a friend for something else. Like, I think it's nice to diversify where you're like receiving your friendships from. That way it doesn't get, you know, if all my friends were online, then I feel like I would only ever be behind the computer constantly. I totally agree. If you're playing games on stream with friends, where does the loneliness come from? Is it then from the personal life? Secret, maybe. Like, I think it's a little bit of this I don't know how to describe it. Sometimes you can be surrounded by so many people, but still feel so empty inside. And it could come from what's going on personally. It could come from not taking time for yourself. Balance in the Force. They do call... I thought you were gonna add the kin at the end of that. We remember what happened here. Slavers will not take us again. I just want to finish the Eli mission, but I wonder, did I get timed out of that floppy pickle? Wait, it left. No! Did I lose it? I lost it, didn't I? The Eli mission? You did get timed out. How are you supposed to do that before? Because it automatically, well, I guess, can you go? Huh. Okay. The username didn't exist. Secret Lyric, thanks for the follow, by the way. That's a really interesting input, by the way. Shadow, thank you so much. What are you? Shadow, thank you for 5 more gifted subs as well. Yeah. Also, some people need others, some don't. Sana, yeah, absolutely. My brother's a lot more introverted, I would say, or also is, well, no, he still has like very rich friend group too. I don't know. I feel like it is really important to be surrounded by people that you enjoy being around and are positive influences. Even if you are like more quote unquote like introverted or something, just because you recharge differently than other people, I still think it is really nice to be surrounded with loved ones. I did just see the re-release Phantom. Yeah, I saw that they're doing that. There's also a certain distance in online relationships. At some point we need to make sure that the relationships are actually real and not just somebody to talk to online. So many blurred lines and so many new things that have kind of come out with so much of our lives being online. Absolutely. That's why they say money doesn't necessarily really buy happiness. What's the point if you can't enjoy it or doesn't have people to enjoy it with? I think it certainly gets to like, I think it is like a diminishing return at some point. Yeah. And it's the same thing. It's like if you're making like for content creation, if all you're doing is creating content and you're not doing anything for yourself, quote unquote, then you might learn to resent what you once loved. And I think that's the scariest thing for me is I never want to resent gaming, like ever. Hold on one second. I need my doll. Hold on. No, Bear. No. It took a second. I know it's, Bear with 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. Poosley, you've never seen it? Zyken, welcome back in. I see that, Sana. I do. It also is just, it's increasingly harder to, I think, make friends the older you get as well. Like, it can be really difficult. But it can make life easier. But it can buy dirt. May the 4th be with you, Zyken. Seriously, welcome back in. It's Sleeping Forest. Thank you for 4 months, too. And welcome back in. Thank you. Bear, thank you for all the gifted subs, too. Truly. So that got timed out, so we just need to go. All right. Yeah, I think it gets harder too. Yeah, when people start to get married and have kids, and I think it's a lot easier to remain friends with people who are, I don't know why it works like that. I was actually just talking to my friend about this, because one of my best friends is, yeah, they're starting to try to have kids, and it is really interesting how you do tend to gravitate towards people who are in like a similar quote unquote stage of life. Because I think there is something about that. We love to relate to people too. And yeah, sometimes you can't, like if you're knee deep in kid poop, changing diapers and stuff, you might not be able to relate to your friend who's still, going partying out on the weekends and stuff. But I think it just gets increased. Like time is the same, but there's more responsibilities that continue to get added to your plate. And it's just what you put as a priority. It comes down to priorities, balance. Grumpy old fart. Thanks for the hydrate. I love that, Poosley. Mutual understanding and patience for each other. Yeah. Okay, HK needs something because he's still tweaking over there. Okay, so we are going to a new planet, guys. We are doing a new planet. Let me see. I gotta figure out the Gizka. Let me try to pet it again. I don't play games with him. You play peekaboo. And then now pick it up. New planet to ruin. Yes, original Leo. That is, yeah. That, well, my brother's just like that. Like, he hasn't made as many friends later in his life, but he's been friends with his childhood best friends all growing up. But they do a lot of, like, they constantly are like planning and making time, and they do a great job at prioritizing each other. Like, it is impressive. Oh my gosh. Let me stop doing Johnny dirty. Okay, let's go around and talk to everybody first. Let me do a save. We are done with Kashyyyk for now, but not completely. There's still a couple things that we need to do left. I'm kind of bummed that I missed that Eli mission. I'm trying to figure out when you would have actually completed it, though. I guess would you have had to discover the Eli thing, gone back up before you helped Chandar? Not Chandar, Freyr? Because as soon as you go back up, you get launched into the ending of that sequence. Oh, Nadank, I'm sorry to hear that. That's never easy. Okay, so yeah, which requires metagaming. Yeah, metagaming knowledge. Okay. Right. No, Discord has let my ride or die buddies from high school stay in contact every, yes, every day. Resilisk, yes. It's amazing how much, yeah, gaming, like some of my best friends I've met through gaming. I mean, you guys know, like, two of my best friends right now. But it's even hard to juggle that. I mean, it can be really hard to even to just juggle like 2 best friends, 3 best friends. I know I struggle with it. You have to go back pretty much immediately to do it. Yeah, so you would have to have like insider knowledge. Okay, let's talk to everybody, get some grenades back. Zalbar. Is there something you want? Do you know anything about the planet we're on? Could you help me with a problem? Unless you said... Okay, ask somebody else. I want you to make me a grenade. Okay, let's make some grenades. There's too many. Do you just tell me no more? But there's no more. Can you... You've seen more than I would have allowed and taught me some things too. I am grateful for that. It will be a while before I know what my role will be in making Kashyyyk truly free. I have a lot to learn. Why did you request to take Baka's sword? I'm not sure I really know. Father expects much of me. I guess I do as well. I think when I've learned enough, I'll bring it back to Kashyyyk. What happens then, we'll see. I'm sorry we can't stay on Kashyyyk longer. Oh, I just want the grenades! Give me more grenades! You thought I was gonna accidentally finish Eli's quest by going back up? But then, yeah, and then it just launched us into that. Farthu, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, by the way. You and I have important things to do, and I don't feel bad about leaving this time. I know I'll be welcomed back. Okay. I will follow. Anywhere. I will follow.
How may I be of assistance to you?
I know, I'm gonna change her outfit. I was wondering if we could talk. I was wondering if you could help me with our stowaway problem.
I do not know how.
Okay, nobody can help me with my stowaway problem.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
See if there's anything new. Tell me more about your past. Are you doing all right?
I thank you for your concern.
We did already talk to her about this? Yeah, I have. I think I've talked HK out of his voice lines. Why, what's wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about KOTOR.
No, I think she did do this.
About my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now.
No, we did ask her about this stuff. Shadow, thank you for the 500 bits too. Thank you. I just don't know what to say anymore. Hands in the air. Let me see. You know, I don't really think I care much. Perhaps you just need more time. If the taint cannot be removed, are you sure you should be here?
More time would do me good. I think that is why the council...
The council, I cannot afford to look after you all the time. If you see yourself slipping back, I will intervene.
For your
no, we did already have that. Otherwise, we'd see the... Dude, I don't know what their obsession is. It's like their favorite word in the entire game. Okay, let's talk to Canderous.
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you want? was wondering if you have any more war
I
stories.
was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us.
Optimus,
Young
thank you
Mandalores
for
would
5
prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
Fist? I thought he looked like the one guy from Mass Effect, but not Fist. Cool Water, thank you for 100 bits too. Guys, when you don't know what to do, so you pull out a Michael Scott at improv and pull what? What? Michael Scott at improv? I need to go back and finish the whole Office series. I stopped at, I remember exactly where. They were on this like water boat. Well, I think it was like season 4. That's got to be like season 4 or something. Optimus, thank you so much. Z-Star, welcome back into... Oh, somebody at Snakes VA. Isn't that the guy from... I'm not gonna even... Is it Gears of War? Metal Gear? Something Gear? Something Snake? What was your story? How barbaric. I would have harnessed that power sooner.
We would travel from world to world and descend on it in our basilisk war droids. I still remember my first combat. I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
Trouser Snake? I didn't think Mandalorians got afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
He really loves telling his old stories. The people analyzer? I do. I love it's probably to a fault, honestly. Scott's Tots. Probably one of the best episodes, but the hardest to watch. Messy, I don't think so. Again, even where I need to rewatch. Like, I need to go back and rewatch it even more. You dropped from orbit riding a droid?
The exhilaration.
The euphoria
I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface,
like you could write a book.
At the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
That was some fight. I want a basilisk war droid.
I'll never forget those times.
I won't.
But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
It is nice because I do want to make sure that we're continuing to build up our relationships with everybody. Do you know anything about this world? Can you give some adrenaline?
Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is.
Fair enough. Okay, journal entry added. So for him, Canderous told you about what it's like to drop through the atmosphere in one of the Mandalorian's basilisk war droids. From what he said, they must have been some fearsome weapons. He would probably tell you more stories if you talk to him later. Okay, we'll keep pushing that. What about Jahani? Maybe talk to her later. We'll reveal about her past. Okay, now let's talk to HK. Maybe HK can help us with some of our problems.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I love his little mouth. I would love to try restoring some of your memory. I think I need to be better at this.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then request.
I remember... I don't think I have the skills for this. We're going to try later. I don't know if I'm messing this up by not doing it, but I'm worried that I'm going to end up hurting him. We have a little stowaway problem.
Statement.
I cannot assist on that.
Statement.
Did I already try to ask him about these? Gizka? Nope.
Statement.
Can't help with that either. And we talked to him about that and we did the fighter sim. Yeah, that will be all. I do like the fighter sim. Also, Margatron, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your time here, and thank you for just supporting the channel. Jasmine, I got a jet. See y'all later. I'll leave a joke here. One for the daddies told me today. Did you hear that your local KFC will be celebrating Star Wars Day on May 4th with an Anakin special? It's an extra crispy chicken with no legs and only one wing. Stop, Jasmine. Jasmine. Have a good day. Go walk your dog. Get out of here. All right, let's upgrade the baka. I can't. I don't have anything. Get out of here. Let's see who else we can talk to. I like this robe, by the way, this Jedi robe. Gosh. Damn it, Jasmine. Damn it, Janet. Okay, let's see if we can talk to the kid again. W, yes. Was it really? Jared, that's awesome. Yes, may the 4th be with you too. And also Margatron, I've been lurking, love the stream. Thank you. And I see it's your first time chatting too. I'm glad you've enjoyed your time here so quickly. And cactus. Every time I hear the word cactus, I think cactuar and I feel pain instantly. So thank you for that. Cactus, thank you for 5 months of continual support as well. Sasha, your name is Sasha, right?
Mucho shakapaka.
How did you, I'm gonna try.
Tonki ba non tontek. Dong abuk.
I see you. I need to hear more. Girl hides her face for a moment. You're hiding. I understand. To see. Girl appears unsure. Is it? It's a thing. It's your home. Oh no. I'm gonna need somebody to help me. Right, you can stay here for now. Bye bye. Okay, I think this is good though. I feel like we're. Just the name. How did you get on the ship? Okay. No. I think if we keep pushing that, I think we'll be fine. The 1,000 needles, Sana, no. Tactical. Waking up Saturday morning and seeing your live is the best. Happy good morning. I am. We're live. I mean. Oh, that makes me feel sad. I know this will be the last Saturday stream for a little bit, but the new schedule, I'm just trying. I might not stick with it. We'll see what happens. But yeah, happy good Saturday morning, and thanks for being here. I played Sims. I know what she's saying. I really want to do one Sims day, but I know if I go to Sims, I will never come back, you guys. And the farming simulator sale right now. I added so many new, I didn't even know so many farming games existed.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do Sims, never go back to another Sims Star Wars. Tell me why you want revenge on Saul so badly.
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
Okay, what I do like about this game is, from what I'm like, I was really worried that if you didn't take somebody with you, you would miss out on building that relationship. But I think as long as you continue to come back to the ship every once in a while, you can continue to push those storylines with each character, so you don't have to worry that you're missing things. It seems to be more personal than that.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I just like to hear you speak. I asked, didn't I?
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning, and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
So she's dead. Past tense. Had a wife. Past tense. Malco and Devbot, guys, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. All right, had keyword. Oh, that's so terrible. I'm so sorry.
Of course not. How could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
What was she like? So what? Tough break. You haven't gotten over it yet? So this is where all that anger comes from. Let's see, Chris, welcome back in. I'm gonna go with what was she like, you know? Yeah, it is actually, Mustang, that's such a good point though. He has the self-awareness that it's interesting actually. He doesn't have like blind rage or like blind revenge. It's kind of like he just feels like he needs to do it, but he knows that it's not going to bring him what I think a lot of people think is going to happen when you go down the route of revenge. I think he just wants to kill. I'm kind of here for it.
She had courage, and she was stubborn. A little bit like you in that respect. Never talked her out of anything once she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon to join her.
So what happened to your son? That's really sad though. So this is where all your anger comes from. What happened to your son? Oh, I forgot to put clothes back on Karth. He's not naked. He's just in his exercise outfit. I don't know.
His name was Dustle, and I don't know what happened.
Dustle?
The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports.
He could still be alive.
For years, but I stopped. Anyway, that's the story.
Wait, that's actually, he could still be alive. He's flirting? You think he's flirting in the same sentence where he's talking about his dead wife? I don't know if that's flirting as much as like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is that? I don't know. That was kind of like, I don't know. This is all becoming one giant HR complaint. I gotta get out of here. Thank you for oh, no, listen. Where experts are reading the room? Is this BioWare? Tell me. Thank you for telling me.
I've never talked about it before to anyone. Suppose it's time I finally did.
Pastilla's right there next to us hearing all of this. Ewok, welcome back in. Happy May the 4th. Yes. I've never talked to anybody. Meanwhile, she's overhearing it all.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'm keeping the goggles on to hide my blushing. Do you have any advice on our little stowaway?
Sorry.
Nobody.
Yes, what's it?
Okay. That's it. All right, let's do our advancement with the Bastilla as well. If he's flirting, that's an HR complaint in my book. So like my wife and son died and ... You're a bit like her though. You kind of remind me of her.
How can I help?
I'd like to know more about you.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity.
She was so funny on this planet. Oh, remind me to tell you guys.
Well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Okay, so if you guys were not here for it, Mission talks to her about how she like, you know, did she ever like, I wouldn't say misuse, but use her force power to like trip somebody up or do something like in a joking manner. And Bastilla acts like she's completely above that and everything, and then ends up tripping up Mission. It's just so, the way it was done was so perfect. Like I just love the humor in the game. That scene was awesome. And I don't think you would have even gotten that scene if you hadn't taken both of them. And it just goes to show you the replayability too. And I hope some of you guys have seen new scenes that you've never seen before. It definitely gives me this like motivation to come back and play it again and take completely different people than what I've taken before. What the? Hey, that wasn't funny.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
It is discouraged. Shadow with 5 more gifted subs as well. Thank you. Just don't get naked now. Guys, if you've gotten a gifted sub from Shadow, I hope you give them a big thank you. Shadow, thank you so damn much. Discouraged? Why? JD, hi.
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
Yes. You aren't allowed to love.
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
I don't think we know anybody who's had emotional outbursts due to feelings of love. You don't understand or sound very convinced at all. Don't tell Bastilla to get this. Hey, she sometimes removes it depending on the situation. I don't know anybody. Even the women and the children don't know anybody. You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
No, I pre-record all my Final Fantasy stuff. Anything on the main channel is like separately recorded. Stream is its own thing. Yeah. Wombatkins, the Jedi are a bit stuffy for me. Wombat, thank you for 4 months and welcome back in London with 1,000 bits. If that was flirting, can you ask Karth about physics lessons now? Physics lessons or... never mind. Depends on the type of physics lesson. Who weren't you on good terms with?
I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it.
Damn.
I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
Did the Jedi pay people to take their children away? Or is it like, I guess it would be considered a high honor, so I'm wondering if it's like with Witcher where they, you know, pay to, like Yennefer, where they pay them to take her to the, now I'm getting off on a trail, never mind. Physical lessons. Oh yeah, Cecilia. Maribel, happy good morning. And Buff Chicken too. Buff Chicken. You never get tired to get in touch with your father again? You never tried to?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
That is such an interesting part about all of it. You sound very sad when you say that. Are you saying you can no longer feel love? But if a Jedi were to love, surely it wouldn't be all that bad. I want to know the answer to all these questions. This is always a part that I never understood. Shadow, like get into the Naval Academy? Shadow, thank you for 3 more gifted subs as well. 2K. Still, I need nobody to remind me of Final Fantasy for the next like 24 hours. HR counter is going to be shattered by Baldur's Gate 3. Would we even have an HR counter for that? We didn't do an HR counter on screen. I guess we just keep it off screen now. You sound very sad when you say, I kind of want to ask this one.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
I guess is a part of it too, because if you have other people that you love or you build these connections, not only is it a way that people can like exploit you, but it also, like, I get it muddling with like your thoughts and everything, but I almost see when you join the Jedi like order, it's almost like giving up your life for a higher thing, like for something greater, like knowing that like you're going to be used to strengthen or build the world in a certain direction or something. So it's like, yeah. Dirty Red, welcome back in, or welcome in. It's your first time in here and you just followed. Thank you for the follow too. A part of few understand about Force and Jedi. It's part that few understand. It's like being a priest. I mean, yeah, I was thinking like kind of like being a monk, right? In a way. It can skew your decision making as well. So you're saying my feelings for you are not reciprocated. When I was talking to her. Robert, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Has he ever spoken on that? Has he ever kind of explained his reasons for that? Do I ever play GTA or not? I used to play GTA a long time, but I've never played it on stream. And I don't really, I mean, I could see myself playing 6 maybe when it comes out, because I did used to play 5, but it's not high on the list. Mighty Sandwich High. They don't want Jedis to burn the world for you. I would burn the world down for you. The big thing is attachment. The Jedi want to make sure you'll follow the order rather than save the people you love over doing what you're told. Right, it's kind of like the duty versus, yeah. No, I do get that. There's a lot to say about love in Star Wars, but it involves more than just the Jedi. So hard to get really into it right now. Yeah, maybe it's something we can talk about too when we get to the end of it. It's very interesting. What if you... you give up one life to build and serve another. And that's why they're taken at a young age. They want the memory. Yeah, they may have their memories, but they won't have developed attachments to them too much. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Taking the, yeah. Anakin was a prime example of what happens when you break the rules. When you take matters into your own hands. You're breaking my heart.
Yes, what's on your...
Okay, let's leave. Let's go somewhere else. Okay, we need to save because we have seen what happens and I often end up getting yeeted out of here every time we try to go to a new planet. So let's see. I haven't God of War. Wait, God of War 5's DLC. Are you talking about Ragnarok's DLC? God of War 5, Ragnarok? Yeah, on the other hand, there's the Jedi lineage to talk about as well. Wait, right, because how would Force powers, how would it be passed on if they're not the lineage? I don't, yeah, wait a minute. Shadow. You and AJ, always trying to get me to... The high ground was a metaphor. Cactus. Yes, Valhalla. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I'd like to kind of swoop back around and try to do those. I was trying to do it when I could record at 4K, but I've been dragging my feet on that, you know. Cactus, thank you so much for 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. What are you guys? This has been bananas. Oh, have you rewatched Revenge of the Sith yet? Wait, I watched... No. No. There's a difference between love and attachment. Many get confused in both Star Wars and in real life. You guys bringing the like knowledge bombs here. Happy Saturday, all. I had to leave on. Wait. No, we did not beat Callow. We did not. I need to go back to it. I could go back to it right now, but we're gonna go forward. The thought-provoking questions are being brought up today. She's just a fan of Star Wars video games. No, I would say that I do. I've seen all the movies, but movies, like we've talked about this before. I will always remember video games more than movies because I'm like, my brain is, you know, being utilized a lot more than what I'm watching. When I'm playing through something and I'm like living through it and like moving through it, I'm way more likely to remember stuff. The movies I've seen a bunch, like I've seen them a bunch. I know a lot of like references from them, but at the same time, like they're still not, I guess, cemented in my brain. The way that like some of you guys are so impressive. Some of you guys remember every single thing about every single movie. It's the same thing as like I've read the first Thrawn book and I know like the general story of it, but it's like even books I can't recall the same way that I can. It takes, for me with my memory, I have to do things multiple times for it to be like really like concrete in my mind. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie. Well, we're watching 2 today because I guess it's my joke. It's not my real favorite, but yeah, I'm basically more of a gamer than a movie person, just like I'm the same way with that. Yeah, I think I also like, I feel like sometimes I just don't maybe store entertainment the same way that I store other things. It's just how I guess I operate. Like it's very weird what kind of gets stored in the long-term memory. And it's not just because like nowadays I would say it's because I play through so many games. I really like, I wonder if a lot of it, I've talked about this before, but I think a lot of it also happens to like, I'm such a in the moment kind of person. So I will give my all to whatever is right in front of me in the time and the place. But then it's like, I pick up and I move on. Like I compartmentalize everything. So like if I were to put the movie back on right now, I would remember everything, but because it's not like here in front of me, I'm not focused on it. It's the same thing as like if I went back to Cyberpunk, I could probably regurgitate a bunch of stuff, but if you asked me right now to do a summary, I'd be like blah, 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 because my brain is like, I'm that thing we talked about it, the thing where you switch over the sides and you see the, you know. I watched all the movies more than 50 times. I was going back through and rewatching them, but I need to do another rewatch. I mean, I'm excited to watch 2. I remember a lot about 2. Mostly because of Padme, but I mean, who doesn't? You should watch The Mandalorian. I've seen season 1 and then I think part of season 2. I think I started to watch and I didn't finish, but I'm going to run to the bathroom. We're going to go. So we've done Kashyyyk. We have Yavin. There's actually not that many. There's only 3 other ones. All right. Korriban, Manan, or Yavin. There's a large part of me that wants to wait on Korriban because isn't that the Sith run planet? Or the dark side planet, I guess. Small space station. I would just say let's do Yavin because it's a small space station, so I think we can get through that fairly quickly. Natalie Portman is a walking HR complaint. I love her in V for Vendetta. Okie, welcome back in. I'm the Eye of Sauron. Whatever I'm focused on in the moment. Exactly. Okay, I want to go to Yavin. We'll try that. And then I think Yavin, Manan, and then Korriban. And in between, we'll go back to some of the other planets as well. But yeah, Yavin, Manan, Korriban. Run to Dagobah. Run to Dagobah. All right, I'll be right back. Wait, is there music playing? I think there is. But you know what? I'll do you guys a solid. I know you guys really want this. There you go. I'll leave you brooding Karth bored in the meantime. Okay, no Ginger. No Ginge. She doesn't want to hang out on Star Wars Day. Disrespectful. The disrespect. Why is there a scam tram? What is happening? Does she know what? This guy looks a bit like David. Have you guys been looking at him this whole time? Has he done anything ridiculous? Wait a minute. What is happening? Combat. I can't scroll. I'm gonna have to time out to go over there. I see Bear with something. Bear with a gifted. Bear with 50 gifted subs. Now you have 2 blue knees that you have to get redeemed. Django with the posture check. Also, Noob Cake, thank you for 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. Darkstar with 300 bits as well. All I could see was a little bad bear. You've been a very bad bear. And also Manta, welcome back in, and thank you for the 100 bits too. Django with the posture check. She doesn't acknowledge Star Wars Day. I did. I said May the 4th. I said May the 4th be with you guys. Mr. Peanut, thank you for the follow. Bear, thank you so much. Guys, if you got a gifted sub from any of these incredible people, I really hope you give them a big thank you. And Combat with the gifted sub to Ghoulicious, the Bear Bomb, the BB, BD1. I checked my own posture as I redeemed it too. Gotta like really roll these shoulders back. Bear, thank you. She as in Ginger, not you. Oh yeah, no, she's not caring about us right now. Okay, I'm eating another. I'm kind of hoping they change their flavors on this. I don't like the chocolate cake one. I'm not a big chocolate girl. Did Spider-Man come to help fight the flood off yet? Are we mixing Halo and Spider-Man, or am I confusing something? Benja, welcome in. Miles, Combat, thank you for the gifted sub to Biotic too. It's the 2 pieces of hair for me with him. Look at the way that it moves. He's got a good chest though. His neck's not thick enough. I mean, that's a trusty neck. I will say you could trust him based off of his neck. But eyes up. I'm not a big fan of chocolate, not unless it's like super dark chocolate. But guys, thank you for this hype train. Combat. Miles also with the gifted sub. All right, let's go to a new place. How do I get out of here? There we go. That's a yeah, but holy calf muscles. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I think he's got to be a biker or a runner. Oh. Let me get behind you. Oh, damn it. I can't see them. Dang it. But look at those. Look at those. Oh my god. That's it. What is that leg? Optimus with 5 more gifted subs too. The neck, that's a calf you can't trust. That is an untrustworthy calf. It's inappropriate to stare. Optimus, thank you so much. You guys, thank you. Thank you. I did already say the bicep to forearm ratio is good. A calf is amazing. Okay. It's gonna kick us, I already know. Yeah. It looks like a neck that suffered a force choker too. Amana, thank you for 21 months of continual support too. Okay, it's gonna kick us. Oh, it didn't. It didn't. Hmm? He's more than his calf muscles. I do have dark Jedi robes. Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Yavin, control to millicast.
Calo Nord is dead. Lord Malik, he has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death,
Wait.
Admiral Kareth.
What?
But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malik?
They assume that you've already killed him?
Can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Hmm. Bandon's bald, too! Dude, you just destroyed an entire... Do you know how much money you just wasted? Has no respect. Darth Brandon? Darth Bald Brandon?
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
I will say they do give them facial hair, so at least they look out for them. Who would have guessed? Bald Brandon. No, we're laughing about this because early on I was like, guys, I think everybody on the dark side is bald, and we all were saying that it's like you get more power, but you have to give up your hair. Mm-hmm. Another for the Bald Guys Club. Breaking bald. Baldness is a Sith thing. It's a side effect from the stress. Hair loss is not worth it. So instead of come to the dark side, we have cookies. Come to the dark side, we can make you bald. It's so enticing. Take your energy drinks and put your goggles on. Wait, this is awesome. Now I want to watch Walter Mitty again. That is one of my favorite movies. That is a movie that I remember almost everything that happened. Some movies transcend even the goldfish memory. Space travel, but no Rogaine SMH. I know, overzealous. I saw you shaved your head. Oh, so are you saying you're not Sith? You're not going Sith, though. At least your head stays shiny and clean. I will say, I think that would be so nice. Do you know how much time I would save if I didn't have to wash my hair every week? I mean, I know you guys are gonna clap back and be like, but do you even really wash your hair every week? Like, we see how many hats you wear. The bald arc. Darth Zealous, it does have a ring to it. Snuff. Snuff with the make your own command. A Casta is a balding loot gremlin with a gambling and minigame addiction. She can be found cheating, dancing to pon, and overthinking game decisions. Y'all simultaneously send some of the most sweetest message and then turn around and roast the ever-living crap out of me. And I love you guys for it. Okay, this is a space station. Let's do this.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You made a choice to shave it. You can still turn back to the light side. But, okay, so is that the Rogaine is like going back to the light side? That's when you choose and you get your hair back? I'm not gonna lie. Let me tell you. Good guy Anakin? Turning to the dark side Anakin? Y'all see it tonight. Actually, no, you don't really see it. You don't really see it until 3. Episode 3 is where you see it. There's something to the... I can fix him. I can fix him. You see? We do see it? Do we get to see him? At the end of this one, you kind of see. But it's like right when he has the like curly, like long hair, you know? Uh-huh. He's already evil in 2. You feel like he's already turned. Well, no, but he's not his like full... By 3, they gave him that like wavy. He was looking tan. He was looking... I can fix him. There's still a chance. Sith have no time for a hair care. They commit to unlimited power. He doesn't have the haircut in 2, no. But you're right. You're right. He's on the descent into... Yeah, but there was something about that. It was like when... He looked like... I mean, even... never mind. I'm gonna keep my HR complaints to myself. What do you know about Revan and Malik?
To think that I once looked up to these two as the best that humanity had to offer. Now I'd like nothing more than to put a blaster to both their heads. Although I suppose that only Malik is left, isn't he? Turned on his own master. Not that Revan didn't have it coming. Typical for their kind, I guess.
You know them personally?
No, not personally. They aided the Republic during the Mandalorian Wars. They were heroes. Without them, the Mandalorians would have finished us for certain. In the fleet, we didn't see much of the Jedi, and I only met Malik once, but I was impressed by him. I guess that just shows how much the dark side can change someone.
Well, I don't think anybody goes in, like, I don't think anybody can fix anybody. I think you'll naturally change either for the better or worse when you interact with people or you come in contact with people, but it's just a meme. Relax. It's just a meme. Do you know what why they turned to the dark side?
Nobody does. When they left after the Mandalorian Wars ended, they were Jedi. When they returned, they were something else.
How did you get away with all that?
Well, when they returned from wherever they went, they had an entire fleet with them. Nobody knows where they got the ships. They had a lot of them. And as the years have passed, there always seems to be more and more, while our forces dwindle. Did they really get away with it, though? Revan was betrayed by Malik, and Malik hasn't won. In the end, the dark side won't help him.
I agree. Did you try to redeem a posture check? Yeah, Django, you want to run that again? You want to do it? I met Hayden once and asked him, how many times have you been told I can fix you? He said enough to put his daughter through college for at least 8 years. I forgot. I had recently... His ex-wife was on a podcast that I was listening to, and I had no idea that she was married to him for a long time. I had no idea. She plays in a lot of things, a lot of movies. The one that I know her the most from is Zoe Hart. Hart. The one where she's a doctor and she moves to the like small southern town. No. Rachel Bilson. Yeah, Rachel Bilson. Yeah. She was in Jump. That's where they met. Apparently that was where they fell in love. And had a ranch or a farm with her. That's so cool. I just saw, I've had nonstop Star Wars reels on Instagram right now, and I saw one where I guess they were doing like a Star Wars thing on, was it the Empire State Building, I think? And he was watching it with Rachel McAdams. Yes, she is known, I think, mostly for as Summer from OC, but I was never allowed to watch the OC. Heart of Dixie is what I'm thinking. Yes, Heart of Dixie. Every Hallmark movie ever, Bronx. It's true. Okay. It's true.
I used to think that it was a fancy name for something that I see every day. Corruption is everywhere. People are greedy and stupid and do horrible things. I'm starting to think it's different for the Jedi, however. That there's this evil watching them, waiting for its chance. You have so much courage and strength in you, yet somehow I have no trouble imagining it differently, like the flip side of a coin. It's not just you, it's Bastila as well. She's so intense. I don't pretend to know much about the Force, but I know evil.
I actually like the way he put that. Like how there's something like waiting or trying to prey on you even more. You don't know what you're talking about, Karth. You think Bastila and I are evil? I'm not falling to the dark side, Karth, and I won't. Again, he's not naked. You guys are throwing around naked. He's just less clothed than the others. He's just, you know, skies out, thighs out.
No, I know how people change. I remember how Malik looked and acted before his return. I bet the old Malik discounted the possibility that he would ever fall as well.
That's
well,
an
neither you
interesting
nor
idea.
Bastila are fully trained on how to handle your power. I'm just concerned at what might come.
There was probably a time when Malik didn't believe that he could ever be corrupted. I don't know, or I don't know. When did it begin? When did the corruption begin? I can get behind it. That's sweet. I didn't know you cared.
Oh, and that's not what I mean, I wouldn't want to see you hurt, either of you. I suppose finding the star maps is more important than your training and your safety. I just hope there isn't a price for you to pay.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you worry about me so much. Carthy Poo. Oh no, I can't. Gare Bear, I can't give him a nickname. Gare Bear can be the only one that has the nickname. Karth stays as Karthboard.
How can I help?
Alright, you wish to talk to me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zar.
My progress? You mean the 2 weeks that he took to train me?
I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand.
What are you trying to tell me? We're not going over this again, are we?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know about temptation very well. I'm sure she's gone through, I feel like all of them would probably go through like their own, go through their own little, oh no, now I'm thinking of Final Fantasy, no! Like their own internal struggle with it. You seem to know that temptation very well.
I'm no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
A husk of oneself? I couldn't see myself ever doing such things. I don't know if any of them ever did. Are you saying the light side is innocent of killing? Ooh.
One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight.
Yeah.
If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
I don't know if I like that line though, like we have to harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side. I don't necessarily think that like hardening your heart is the way to do that though. If anything, that's also kind of interesting because I always felt like the light side does what they do because they care so much about preserving, you know, like the good nature and just goodness in the world and in the galaxy. But oh, that's so the dork side, Sion. I'm not sure that what's it currently canon, but it used to be that Padawan had to face and overcome the dark side to become a knight, like they did in the cave in Dagobah. Isn't that kind of what they did to Juhani though? Cool water, thanks for the hydrate. Papa Kratos said open your heart to it. I mean, yeah, I mean, she's been doing this for a long time. Would you give in to the dark side? I think the dark side is just, I think a lot of it just feels like an easier way. I think in a lot of ways, it probably like they sway so many people to it because one, people do want power. Like a lot of people fall for wanting power and, you know, gaining other people's approval or external factors, even at the cost of their own soul. And I think that's what happens a lot with it. I think it'd be really hard because they're going to throw every temptation they can at you. But I wouldn't say that I would turn to the dark side. I've always been very like open about probably ending up more in like the gray Jedi kind of like territory because I don't think it's ever so black and white. Compassion can be twisted if a person allows it. It's all about the personality and what they think is true. Dark side makes you bald though. Think about it. What if it meant giving up love? That is like a very interesting element of it, but I think I don't know. I think I would never really want to be, I don't think I'd want to be a Jedi just in general. I think even if I had like force sensitive, like if I was force sensitive, I don't know if I would ever develop it into being something greater. I don't know, but then are you wasting the opportunity? Are you at that point? That's where I always ended up. I understand the Jedi are the good guys because I feel like there's still a lot of things that you can do to help the light side and to help the galaxy without necessarily being a Jedi. I mean, think about Rogue One. Like, think about the difference that those people made, and they weren't Jedis. You know, like there were some like thrown into the mix of it, but I think that's why I love that story so much as well. Is in a way they're like, you know, just some average Joes. Not really. Like there's still an element that's special about them. But I really liked that story of how big of a difference even they made in the grand scheme of things. Had to go gray side, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of force choke, a little bit. At least in the first 6 movies, there is no light side, there is no dark side, there's just the force. It's not talked about a lot, but the dark side, well, the dark side doesn't approve of love either. They're about passion and lust when it comes to relationships like that. Huh, yeah, I guess it isn't really talked about now that you say that. Skydancer, that's the golden question that's in all the video games. I feel like that's always what people throw you into, the situation of choosing between the two of them. Yeah, I hope nobody's spoiled the story for you yet. No, I really have been, I don't know how it happens. I mean, I think a lot of you guys come in and really do respect this soup. A lot of people really do respect kind of my decision to stay away from spoilers, and we don't really talk about a lot of games that I haven't played yet, at least referencing what happens in them. Like, I think we do a great job at staying on top, well, I wouldn't say I'm staying on topic, but I would say like staying away from spoilers of future games that I maybe haven't even played yet. And so in that regard, I've never been spoiled. I don't even know what happens with the storyline with this. That's like when I started Force Unleashed, I had no idea that we were choosing to be a dark side Jedi. Did not know. That was kind of a cool surprise. Yeah, Darcy, do whatever is required, such as?
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
I think that is a good kind of way of looking at it. I think it would never be, and this is why like I love these conversations, because most of the snipe comments have been in the backseat. Yeah, and a lot of times it's not like malicious. There's a lot of people that I think still like they look at this and they're like, 2003, how have you never played this game? A lot of people just don't have a hard time believing it's like you can get this far and not know anything about these stories. But yeah, I think that's why I really like kind of talking about it too, because it's so easy to think prior to the moment that you're not going to succumb to some of the persuasions of the dark side or things. But I certainly think I could say going in, like you would think it wouldn't happen, but I'm sure there's elements that would make you question it for a second. I hope ultimately I would choose to not succumb to it, but I mean, it's kind of like a lot of things. A lot of people never think they're going to do something, but then it happens. You organically finding it is just as good now. I know. Yeah, this is KOTOR 1.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Padawan? I was wondering if we could talk. Okay, so she might give us a little bit more as well. Also, Sorcerer, hi. Yes, great Jedi. Both. I'm just wanting to zap people a little bit, force choke people a little bit, but also like heal. Distribute some heals out, you know?
What is it you would...
Tell me more about your past. What are you thinking? Tell me more about your past.
I suppose I have
new conversation.
Not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. All of them.
I'm not sure, Ronan.
So very invigorating.
Wait, I already know about the Jedi. Talk about something else. I don't want to. I feel like that's going to discourage her from talking at all. I know she's still wearing the Sand People's robes. I forgot to take it off. I forgot.
If you do not wish to hear what I have to say,
okay,
then find some other being to converse with.
That is completely fair. Let me run it back. Is something wrong?
I have been bothered by something of late. Sorry. I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling. I have been...
Are you hitting on me?
My feelings inside.
trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine. Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastila.
Yeah.
Taris, my homeworld.
I didn't know. Oh, she's such an interesting character. Morn, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Bastila is critical. Wait, Bastila is critical to defeating the Sith. Sometimes you need to make some sacrifices. Not everybody will make it.
If it were not for you and Bastila, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastila. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood.
Okay, but did you still have people there? Like, I know it's your childhood, but like, it doesn't obliterate your childhood. Like, it's still horrible, but I
just let me vent my anger.
Okay.
I need someone to blame. Something. Anything.
Blame the Kazka.
Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories
I'm filing this complaint.
I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
I'm sorry. There was no way to prevent it.
I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
I always love... Like, I mean, I think in her case, like, she doesn't, but I do always love when people always say that. They're like, you would never understand. That's like one of the worst statements to say because you never know what somebody else has gone through. You don't know. They might actually be able to relate to that. Ball fluids. Thanks for the follow. I'm glad you've been enjoying your time here.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it will.
You would never understand.
As long as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
Okay, we'll stop for now. But that was good to know that. I don't know if we ever really did find out that she... Did we ever find out that she was from Terrace, or that's the kind of moment that they drop it? There's frogs on the ship. I'm trying to get rid of them, or I'm trying to figure out what to do with them, but I don't want to kill them. I do have poison that I could kill them with, but that's not the way that I want to fix this. Bear with the gifted oh my, okay, here we go. Bear and Darkstar, back at it again. Bear with the gifted sub to you wouldn't understand. Darkstar with the gifted sub too, I would understand. Are you guys doing, like, I swear this is organized and intentional. And Yanks, thank you for the gifted sub to ball fluids too. I want a grenade. You have a bunch already? Have anything more to say about yourself? Seem more than you've allowed? And we've asked all these questions. Okay, so we're done with him. Let's see if somebody else... Canderous, I would suppose? It's kind of like it should be obvious. You don't know what some... Yeah, you don't know what's obvious to somebody. Yes! This is how I feel about the whole, well, we're going out now, so... Okay, we're on a star. This is like that. I love that for you. Okay, well, I need to take Juhani so I can just remove the sand people outfit from her. Let's take Canderous and... Oh, Carthy Poo. No, I need to take a Jedi. You know what? Let's go Jedi strong. Oi. Oi. This is a solid party selection. Oh, how did you end Zalbar's quest? We ended up... His father ended up killing his brother. I tried to make it a more peaceful resolution, but it ended up with Freyr, the Freyr path, yeah. Yeah, and then we took out the Zerka, the remaining Zerka troops as well.
Yes?
When did I get the guy in the middle? So I got everybody from, I actually just happened to go to Tatooine and then Kashyyyk, and that was where both of my other side quest people were. I'm gonna have to, this is gonna keep happening, so I just need to keep with the same 3. Yeah. That is Gramps. Okay, Jolene. Let's do access panel. So I don't know what this is, but we're here and we're gonna find out. Let me see if there's anything that's popped up for it. Ebon Hawk. Right. I need to do the Mandalorian Raiders too. Yeah, Jolie's actually pretty strong too. Hey, who is that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Davix, isn't it? But who are you? You new or something? I'm new, very new. You don't sound like a Trandoshan, and you're not one of Davix. Who are you, and what do you want? I work for Davik. Trying to save the galaxy from the Sith. This has to be a mod. I've never gotten this. I don't think so. I have no idea. This is one of the like space stations, I think. Yeah. Oh, you're saying, wait. I meant the play. Oh, it's from Kashyyyk, yeah. Yeah, did I not say Kashyyyk? I thought I did. Also, Mimo, welcome in. I got some no-you posture checks, then posture checks relaxing. Ha! Davik went down with Taurus when the Sith destroyed it. That much I learned from the local exchange, so who are you? Oh. Republic, eh? The Republic hasn't been here in 50 years. Don't see why they'd start now. Still, I have nothing against the Republic, so as long as you don't get all worked up, I guess I can let you in. Oh, is this DLC? It would be nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshans and smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. Oh! This is like a DLC? Oh, this was never a part of the base game. Oh, okay. And you got it for free with the PC version. Oh, cool. Does it flow like fine to do it now? Or should I go back to other places? I'm actually the person who killed Davik for his joke. Trandoshans and smugglers. They come by here every once in a while. It's how I keep in the loop, you know? But Trandoshan lizard speak is kind of hard to follow, and they have pretty limited imaginations. Smugglers aren't much better either, though. Look, this is getting kind of awkward through the store. If you just hold on a minute, I'll open this damn thing and we can talk more face to face. Just have to fiddle with this damn door lock. Things keep jamming. I kind of like him. Getting your popcorn ready? Don't try to attack me, sir. Suvam? Suvam? You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. Don't see many of your kind here anymore. Not since the war, at any rate. What brings you here? Yeah. It's gonna be a new experience for most of the viewers. Wait, that's cool. That's exciting. It's my favorite game and I didn't even know about this. Well, guys, welcome in to the DLC. I guess. I think it's fine to do it right now. Finally back after a 2-hour leg day. Darth, that's a long leg day. 3 exercises, rest sitting, laying down on the turf. Oh my goodness. Oh, you must have been going for like PRs today with that? They saved a lot on voice acting for this. I seek the pieces of the star map. I'm on a quest for the Jedi Council. I'm trying to defeat the Jedi Council. Don't tell me you're a Jedi. You sure don't look like it. Okay. Now, I never said I doubted you. It's just, well, there aren't exactly a lot of Jedi wandering around these parts. Not after what happened last time. What happened last time? What? Don't tell me you youngsters don't even know anything about Exar Kun. Oh, and that war. Yes. But then again, there have been a lot of troubles recently, I've heard. Enlighten me? Tell me everything. Captain Thickrod, hi, welcome back in. Exar Kun was a Jedi, to start at least. He came here to Yavin and landed on the 4th moon, the one you can see through the window. There are some ancient Sith temples there, and in them, Exar Kun gained terrible powers. He raised the Sith and waged a war against the Republic, much like what seems to be happening today. But Exar was far more powerful than any Sith Lord who has come since. The very ground trembled beneath his feet, and when he looked at you, you well, but that's all in the past now. I've got my life of staying here and tinkering with some stuff I found in the ruins, and the things that Trandoshans and smugglers bring me. Okay, so I think we've asked about these, but we did already ask. So you're an inventor? Yeah, I think he's kind of cool. Don't judge a book by the cover. The Splinter Cell glasses, the goggles. Also, Trag, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Maybe a little. I just tinker with stuff that's lying around the ruins on Yavin 4. Or the Trandoshans and smugglers bring me. Of course, with them, it's usually weapons and things. But I just have so many ideas that people haven't even seemed to come up with yet. It's really quite astonishing. You spend all your time here in the station alone? I don't know why, but I'm instantly thinking of something about his like presence. It's reminding me of Project Hail Mary of the encounter. I just feel like he's so cute. Also, is it Josidum? I'm not saying this right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yes, of course. You don't see anybody else around, do you? Well, not entirely alone at any rate. Trandoshans and if he says Trandoshans and smugglers one more time, drop off things and pick up some of my inventions. Why did you come here to the station? The station is an old Republic supply depot from when they were fighting Exar. Once they destroyed Yavin 4's surface, though, they didn't need it anymore. Once they'd gone, I decided to move in and use the place myself. It's not very roomy, but I think it's turned out all right, and it's close to Yavin 4, where I get most of my parts. Nobody comes here except for smugglers and Trandoshans. Anyway, so I just get left alone, and that's the way that I like it. So you're from the system. Do you have any gadgets to sell to me? Oh, you might have some fun stuff to buy. Yes. Ewok, I don't think so. It'd be cool to do some like voices for like Audible or something. That'd be like a dream, but no, not like acting. May the force be with you. Darth Gandalf, welcome back in, by the way. Kind of sounds like the Audible voice. Is that what it sounded like? Because I never heard it for what he was doing. I thought it was a series of like clicks and things. Did they create a... I'm gonna need to go and listen to it. I remember a little tiny clip that Raj had posted during that time that we were reading it. Yeah, I have a few things kicking around the place. Stuff that Trandoshans and smugglers have brought for me to look at. And a few things that I've been making from parts. They aren't cheap though. They pay a lot for what I can make. And anything I sell to you, I can exactly sell to them. Now can I? But if you're willing to pay, I've got a few more advanced things to look at. I'm always working on more, so you can check back later at another time to see what I have. Here, have a look. Light exoskeleton? Dexterity, strength, relatively new type of power-assisted armor. This suit mimics the major muscle movements of the wearer with mechanical impulses, resulting in greater strength and faster reaction times. Purple. Yeah, I'm using purple right now. Yeah, Ronan. Also, Zeb, thanks for the follow and welcoming. Welcoming. The dead-on ad voice. I don't know what you're talking about. Blaster bolt deflection. There's some great upgrades. Biostabilizer implant. Mind-affecting poison. User circulatory system as well as surges and drops in nerve transmission rates. It attempts to stabilize the user's system and remove undesirable elements from it. So immunity to poison. That's huge. I should buy all of this. It played an automated voice. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this because I did want to hear. There's some. This goes back to why I like all three versions. There's like a time that I love Audible. There's a time that I like. Now I'm a big in my Kindle. I'm in my Kindle era. I love it so much. But you do you miss out on some of those too. Shadow armor, defense 7, but I don't think I can use. I think with armor you can't use your. No, that's probably not true. I'm in my bougie era, Andrea, please. Webs, thank you so much for the 444 bids. I really appreciate it. And also we thanks for the follow. I think immune to poison would be the greatest for us right now because we keep getting hit with it. Floppy Pickle. If you're a Jedi, does all armor stop you from being able to use force powers, or it was just that one specific one? Armor restrictions are listed in the force power. Dang. May the 4th be with you. Webs, thank you. Oh, that's what the 4s. Dalivaru, thank you for the follow as well. They are listed, pretty much anything light plus. I still kind of want to buy, well, for 6,000 though. So I'm not going to be able to wear Mandalorian armor, unfortunately. If a force power says it's restricted by armor, no armor, regardless of the type. Okay, which I have a lot. A lot of the things that I like using are no armor, I think. Unfortunately. Armor negates all force powers. It seems like there's some that can get through though. Seltzer, welcome back in. Oh, that's a great point. Has there been anything? Is the next Star Wars game Star Wars is the next Star Wars game dropping anything today? Like any more teasers or anything? Are we getting like a Jedi Survivor teaser? Is there gonna be another one? Star Wars. This item is more than 700 credits. Do you still wish to buy? I love that they implemented this in the game. It's like, hold on, but wait, are you sure? I need to get implants if I want to be able to add that too, by the way. Reminds me of the old D&D editions where you couldn't cast in armor. Well, because isn't this based off of 3.5 is what a lot of people have said. Also, Dat Texas Penguin, hello. There's no way that that is somebody's username. Also, Mantiquilla, have a good day. Thank you so much for hanging around. As a reminder, no stream tomorrow. Next stream will be on Monday. But again, we're doing a impromptu 7 p.m. episode number 2 movie night in the Discord. Yeah, the armor's kryptonite for Jedis. Advanced stabilizer. Gloves. I do kind of like this exoskeleton though. I like it, but I can't afford it. So well, and he always has new stuff too. But I wonder if you miss out on old stuff if you don't get it now. Bear with the gifted sub to Star Wars. Star Wars. It reminds me of the dogs and they're like, Jedi are essentially treated as wizards in D&D. Why do I hear Gizka? I heard a Gizka. Okay, there's more to his story though. What is that? Spacesuits? Hey. You're willing to sell me, you don't seem to. One of the Aqualish smugglers who comes here quite regularly likes to play a bunch, and I picked up the habit from him. I was wondering if we were gonna get to play Pazak today. For small amounts, let's do it. Play me. For small amounts? Tell me what you're looking for. Okay, hold on. You stay right there, son. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Savannah is singly the biggest cheater in the game. You've been warned. Yeah, for 750. He better be. Oh my god. Oh, this is cool. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Sketch, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, that's a small amount. I'm gonna have to sell more. You think so? He's the hardest to beat? There probably are some that are more like difficult. The AI is like upped a little bit. Go big or go home. I want to go home. Stop. Stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I did save before. Oh. You know what? I've never thought, what if you got 111 and just like all ones? I guess you would still lose because you just wouldn't have enough points. Perfect 20. I can do a perfect 20 or I can try to hit. I don't know if it's worth the risk. Oh, he said I don't pay for small amounts. Okay. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be rigged. Exo hard. Happy May 4th. And don't forget, tomorrow's Revenge of the Sith. Ours will be May 6th. May 6th. I think we're both gonna get to the point where, of course, perfect 20. Okay. The amount of times that I go over 20. Yeah, it's 20 instead of 21. Yeah, it's basically blackjack. And then you just have extra cards that you can add into it. So like right here. Like what? So ridiculous. Well, it's always gonna be fixed because you always go first. Therefore, it's like you're always gonna lose. Oh, but we won that round. Hold on. It's not over yet. Jay Rainey, welcome back in. How's it going? And thank you for 22 months, by the way. Thank you so much. And also, Boog, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Is it Doug? I'd say perfect. Just do the perfect 20 because I think he's gonna... He had a -1. Okay, now it's just he has... Oh gosh, this is so nerve-wracking. He has one more to win. I need to get like a perfect 20. He's staying at 18. Come on, baby. Come on. Okay, this is all coming down to just the luck of the draw. Luck of the draw. I'm gonna get wrecked. He's gonna get like 20. He's gonna get a perfect 20. It's all down to our luck. Part of me is like, stand? Because I'm gonna go over, but if I stood, I could win on 15. We haven't bought new cards in a while. We need to find some more. Oh, I already dropped the save. I will be saves coming. Do you think I should stand? Yeah? Because he'll have to hit, but what are the chances he's gonna get something else? I think I need to hit. I need to end. Woo! Okay, now we get out. We got 750, we get out. But I still think I can beat you a couple more times. You interested? How much are you playing for now? 750? Nope, 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 no. No, we did it. Don't get in the hole. No, no, do not. Plus 700, that was easy. 750 we've gotten. I'm not going to fall for it. There was something more. Tell me about the system. How did you know about Davik? Do you know anything about star maps? Never heard of them, or it. There were plenty of artifacts on Yavin 4, but no forges or whatever. If that's all you're interested in, you'll probably want to try another system. Tell me about this system. Well, this gas giant here is Yavin, and it's got a whole bunch of moons around it. The only really interesting one is Yavin 4, though, and it's been pretty much picked clean. When Exar started the Great Sith War 50 years ago, he used Yavin as a base, building a lot of Sith temples there. When he lost, the Republic came and bombed the surface of the planet, destroying pretty much everything. Pretty much everything. Well, you could still find a few things here and there on the surface, some buried from the bombardment, some that look much, much older. I've been there a bunch of times and found pretty much all that there was to find. I took them back here and tinkered with them a bit, getting them up and working, and improving them. I have a bunch you can look at if you're interested. Maybe purchase? Is good. Is good. I think it's gonna be the same stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, let me talk to him again. Ask more questions. We asked about the system. Tell me about yourself. Do you know anything about... Okay, we asked that. This one? He used to come here every once in a while to trade. He worked for the exchange, big-time smugglers. The Trandoshans didn't really want to get on his bad side, so they let it go. But now that he's gone, things are a bit uncertain. Oh, that's it. Smugglers? Rhodians, Aquilish, Twi'leks, whatever. They all work for an organization called the Exchange. You might have heard them. They run smuggling operations all over the galaxy. Weapons, slaves, whatever someone's willing to pay for the right price. They found my talents very useful. Like the Trandoshans, they get me to patch up and upgrade what they bring and pay me well for it. They also bring news and supplies. Who are the Trandoshans? It really wants me to ask who they are, so we'll just do it. Unkinder, welcome back in, by the way. The Trandoshans? Mercenaries and bounty hunters. Scum, mostly. They look like big two-legged lizards. Oh, sort of like Rhodians. No, nothing like Rhodians. Trandoshans are ugly, disgusting creatures, but you'd never want to say that to their faces. They'd rip your head clean off. Probably. Why are they here? They found me here a couple years after the war ended. Usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in abandoned space stations, but he worked out a deal. I'd give them a few of my more applicable inventions at a reasonable price, and they'd keep me supplied with food and new materials. It's worked out pretty well so far for years, really. With Davik gone, they've been getting ideas, though. Anything else you want to know? I guess let's go back to asking him questions, and then I think the only other thing we have to ask about is himself. Just find out who he's. Marine Corps, welcome back in. I don't know, our Cube. This is like the big question. I don't know. I think I'll know when I get closer to the end of this. I feel like I can't say anything definitively. I do believe instead of going straight into it, it's possible. Like, I know I can confirm I won't go straight into it. I think I'll definitely try some game in between and then come back to KOTOR 2, possibly after. Talk about yourself. I'm nobody, doing nothing. I've been in the system for over 50 years, before the station was even built. I just sit around all day and tinker with this and that, trying out a few of my ideas. Why did you come here? Oh, we already did ask this. I'm being... Okay. Well, so that's... Okay. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Let me do a save after we just wrecked him. We got the Kastaclysm win first go. I've never had that happen. You know, Django, it's because you said that this was the worst one of them all. You jinxed it in my favor. Yeah, handsome. Probably in the next like 10 minutes. Yeah. If you do play KOTOR 2, you should look into modding it. The original game has a lot of... Yep, we've already talked about that. Adding in the old stuff. Yeah, but I hear that. That is a giz cut. That... Jolie. Damn Gizka. Yeah. He did say that. There is Gizka here. Okay. Let's go this way. Access denied. There was, yeah, he said damn Gizka. No, he's here. No, he's here. Okay, well, I'm getting a lot of access denied. I don't know if I can do anything yet then, because we talked to him about everything. Maybe we just have to come back later? What do you want? Anything about Gizka? No. Well, I guess I'll be leaving now. I don't think I was able to start like a side mission or anything. Hold on. Let me just go into the journal real quick. Oh, to run as fast? Run faster? Oh, do you not run as fast? Hidden Hunter is a quest for the Starforge. Yeah. But maybe he's somebody... Wait. Oh, maybe I could sell it. Oh, no. I was wondering if he'd help us if we gave him the Gizka poison, but I don't want to poison them. Oni, thank you for the follow and welcoming. Old Republic. I think it's Star Wars meets World of Warcraft. I think we've talked about that a lot. It's not off the table, but it's... I've never really played something like that on stream. All of these kind of questions, I'm not meaning to sound rude or anything. It's just, I really try to focus on like what I'm at or in and playing in the moment and not thinking too far ahead into what I'm going to do next. Oh, we haven't been talking to Mission, by the way. We should talk to her. Swoter. I'm definitely like, I am a very much a variety streamer where like I do like to bounce around. Like I'd love to go back to them at some point in time, but...
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Okay, never mind. No, she's not. She plays for free. That's not that much fun. Yeah, Pitiful Soup. I think somebody had said too, if I wasn't intending on playing it, I still should look at the cutscenes because apparently they have like gorgeous cinematics. I think you guys had kind of mentioned. Okay, I need to change her outfit, but I've got to take her off first. I was expecting more here, but I guess we can come back later. Shadow with the hydrate. I don't think I'm going to be able to talk to anybody else. Manon, yeah, Manon's next on the list. Manon, then Korban. Probably what we're going to do is we're going to explore Manon a little bit and then go back to some of our previous planets before we go to Korban. I definitely want to save Korban for last. I think. But we'll see. It's cut out again. We'll come back. Oh, we have to keep coming back here too because he might tell us amazing things. I have to get used to the idea of like bouncing around and not just finishing everything on one planet. Yes, all right, that was you. Yeah, you recommended the 4K compilation. Right. Yes, the trailers in Swoter. The new movies, really, they're that impressive? Are some of the favorite Star Wars content, not even exaggerating? Okay, it might be kind of cool to do that because I don't know if I can, I don't know, it'd be a long time before I think I'd play something like Swoter, just based off of the type of game it is. No, you're fine, Pitiful. No, never apologize. I'm totally fine answering the same questions over because there's a lot of new people that maybe didn't hear it the last time. Zibbit with the posture check. Okay, we've got another. Or now I'm just having trouble in sleep. No, a memory. Okay, we're getting the... Oh, right. Okay, so it looks like a dig site almost, but there's still... It's beautiful, Manan. Oh, it's a water planet. Wow. So we'll see Subnautica. The leveling system's fantastic and immersive. The MMO aspect, not as much. Wish it would have just been KOTOR 3. That seems to be the consensus. The water world. The cinematics won't even spoil anything if you end up doing it. They made a lot more love with the
You
games,
felt
and
it,
especially
yes.
newer
Another
movies.
vision. The Force continues to work through us,
Mm.
showing us the star maps
Manan.
unearthed by Revan and Malak. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manan is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
Subnautica introduction. Looked like the star map was underwater. Did it? Okay, I was not getting underwater vibes from that. Maybe the land was once above the surface. My worst nightmare planet. If I have to go in the water, no. There were bubbles? Octavian, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Moldy.
The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Manan. Oh, I'm still on the ship. Okay, let's see if everybody has new conversation
Yes,
pieces.
what's on your mind?
You seem far away. Is everything all right? Okay, let's go through and talk to everybody on the ship, and then we'll step foot on Manan, but then we're probably gonna have to end there, and we'll do Manan on Monday. Spazzy. There is a castle in the clouds? Why do I not know this one? There's a city on the water. Wait, I should know this if I heard it. Too few Pazak players, true, but the Starforge comes first. I guess I knew. There is a fish race named Selkith. Wait, what? Neutral in strife unrest? They try to help and heal all wounds, but when HK-47 comes, they might all be doomed. Oh, Les Mis. Les Mis. Okay. Is it? I'd have to go back and listen again. The spoilers. Also, Felix, thanks for the follow and welcome in. These are so good. Spazzy, thank you for 500 more bits too. Karth is in his, he's in his swimsuit. Let's just say he's in his swimsuit. Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's nothing, sorry.
Oh? Out with it, Karth. I won't have you moping.
I told you my wife died 4 years ago. I've just been trying to remember
He's
what she
literally
looked
moping.
like.
Look at his lip.
It shouldn't be so difficult. I can remember things about her, things she did, the way she smiled, what her hair smelled like. Our last fight, just not her face. I try and hold it in my head, but it's gone. I know, is that strange? Maybe I shouldn't be talking to you about this.
Why shouldn't you be talking about this? Do you have feelings for me? Is that weird? Didn't Caden instantly start talking about his exes too? So your arm's swollen. I know. The goggles aren't going anywhere, Jigs. The more you guys ask for the goggles to go, they stay longer. And also, I do like them. It does not feel a little odd to discuss there. It does feel a little... Does it? Does it feel odd? Will you get over her already? It's been 4 years. That's not a lot of time. No, it is strange. You should remember the important details. I don't know. It does feel a little odd. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned it, even if you asked. I just find you, I don't know, easy to talk to. It must look really strange for me to be obsessing like this still. You must think I'm incredibly stupid.
No, I doubt your wife would want you to do this to yourself. She'd want you to move on. She'd want you to love again. What I think shouldn't matter, Karth. Not only that, you're a fool.
Well, I suppose you're probably right, but I have to do it anyway. The only thing that's kept me going since she died has been the need to find Saul and kill him. It's better to think about that than anything else. If I can do that, then maybe I can let her go. Let it all go. If we encounter Saul, if we ever have the chance...
What is his body doing?
No. That I'll be the one to kill him.
Why is he caked up suddenly?
I have to settle this. I need to.
Things may not work out that way. I can't promise that. If we get the opportunity, then I promise.
Thank you. I guess there's really nothing else to say.
The angles. Okay, we should. That will be good because once we do that, Star Map Manan, Karth. Once again, Karth has vowed to kill Saul Kareth for his betrayal. Hopefully, Karth's desire for revenge won't jeopardize the mission.
Yes, what's
Karth
in your
needs a
mind?
posture check. Okay, I don't think he's gonna help us with any of those. Do you need
Manon's a neutral world. They're the only source of KOTOR, the healing fluid, and they use that to remain free from both the Republic and the Sith. Well, that's all I can think of.
Oh, so it's almost like the medical planet.
You got it.
Shadow, the Mako, the Kolto, the Mako. Shadow, thank you for 500 more bits. And catch it. I didn't even realize I had been here before. You might have just been gifted a sub before. Sometimes that do happen. People have a habit of ensuring others get trapped here. Catch it. Catch it. Thank you for 2 months regardless. Thank you so much. I'm glad you have been enjoying the time that you remember being here. Bear with the gifted sub to Caked Up Caden. Friendly neighborhood Mexican, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, by the way. And also Ember King, hi.
How can I help?
Why did the council send me here with you on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
I wonder if there's anybody who's from Manon. It just seems odd that they would want to send me off without a master to guide me. I just don't trust the Jedi Council and their motives. I do agree with that. But I don't want her to know that I'm questioning it. Tabacta? Shadow. Also with 3 more gifted subs to the channel and community. Starbucks got one. Shadow, thank you for all of the support today.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just
yeah,
a
we're on the
mission
water
to
world.
stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I think this is the first time I've ever been to this planet, right? Is there another game that you go to Manon?
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest.
It was a test for her.
They were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
Why? Because more people would recognize the Jedi Master? I guess they might be that well known. Shadow woke up and chose kindness today. I couldn't agree more. I guess that makes sense.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when it's appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Yeah, but I also think it's important to ask these questions, right? And not just say yes. You're the one who thought the big audition for masterhood. Oh, great. Another lecture. This never gets old. You're right. I suppose we should get back to the mission now.
Come. Let's move on.
I'm not going to be sassy. I know. They're my night vision goggles, and we haven't been in the dead of night in a while. I think the only place they actually helped us was, the Shadowlands. Also, Amon. All right, Manon and Amon, thank you for 13 months. And Ray Crossing, thank you for the follow as well. Or, Ray, welcome back in. Ignore me. I'm broken right now. Kastaclysm's acting up again. No. Okay, let's go talk to Ray. It wasn't nowhere. It helped in the Shadowlands. You guys know I cling to something that everybody's hating on. I cling to it. And I take it to the end. Look at Millie. You know how many people came in and was like, you're still driving this car? Do you know how many beautiful cars are in Cyberpunk and you're still driving this cheese block? Yes, I am. Okay, none of this is new. So I need to I gotta figure out this stuff. I gotta help with that. Sastilla. Oh, I read it as, yeah, Kastaclysm. Oh, I forgot about T3. Baby, can you make some spikes for me? Thank you. Let's get some spikes. Spikies. This is so broken. Program strike. Program strike. Oh. If you can see better when the lights get turned down. You never know when the lights are gonna just completely go out. You always have to be prepared. Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low, and you see. Never did he think that he'd look behind him after turning the lights off, and you see her and nods. Oh my goodness. Can you construct a program spike? Just chime in if you have any advice. Alright, I just gotta always check on T3, you know. Citrine, hi.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if she's still mad at me.
I was remembering Taris.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I think I'm over the worst of it. I apologize again for lashing out at you.
You can get 3 different things from characters, from what I've been able to tell.
A horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash.
She was in the
upper levels.
Oh.
And the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
Well, she wasn't in like the lowest low. She was in the middle, the undercity. Wait, she wasn't in the undercity, she was in the lower city. Thaladar. I haven't taken it off her. I forgot. I've been... And the rat ghouls? No, she was in the undergrundle.
There was always the danger of rat ghouls coming up from the sewers.
Oh, no. Up from...
more
Okay.
mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
Was it that bad? No one would help you?
And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below.
Yeah,
Every
that was
once in a
Terrace.
while,
Yeah, Terrace
a
was really
rich
bad.
human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
Aww. One of the Jedi that she met, it does sound like she's remembering one person specifically.
The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I suppose I see something of her in you when I look... I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Your parents fled from where?
Another story for another time.
Okay, I actually really
For now, we
do. I
must
like her
continue our
backstory.
own epic to save the galaxy if we can.
Yeah, I actually do. Okay, I liked... She is very quick to... her temper definitely flares up very easily, but then she also has this kind of voice of reason, and yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to really like her a lot more. Shahani's parents fled to Taris from the homeworld of her species. Unfortunately for them, Taris is very oppressive toward alien species. Life was not easy for them. Perhaps she will tell you more with time. Yeah, remember we were helping, especially on the upper levels? Zalvar? Do you know anything about the planet? I don't know much about the planets we visit, but I suppose I should learn. When you ask someone else, I will listen as well. Oh, he's so cute. Tell me about yourself. Oh, same conversation. All right, let's go. He's so stinking cute. Okay. I still need to figure out the Gizka. Oh, Jolie.
On your mind, dude?
Why did you decide to come with us? Have you seen all these Gizka on board?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Rambo. What do you say?
What? Don't be dismissive. They're all over here. Is he trying to say I'm crazy?
Got something.
It's one in front of you. There was one that was just... The stowaway?
Stop bothering me with your questions. I can barely hear myself think.
I don't think he wants to talk to us. Trill, thanks for the follow. Can you make a healing kit? Okay, that's a new one.
Not to say that you go leaping into the path of blast.
Yes, I told you guys this was gonna be the med bay. Didn't I tell you guys I was like, somebody's gonna come and spawn in here and we're gonna get health packs. Hell yeah. Oh.
Got something on you.
Okay, hold on, he didn't like that.
How many could you possibly need? And besides, I don't have enough supplies on me to put
Nobody
some more
wants to-
together. Ask me later when you're actually in need and I'm less tired. I'm not a kit factory, you know.
I would never treat any of the people aboard my ship as a kit factory. Shadow, thank you for 500 more bits. Seriously, you really did wake up and choose kindness today. The Catgirl and Sam people mask. I forgot. I had her in it from our very first time on Tatooine, and I've just been... Do you know anything about this place?
Manon's an unusual place. Not for its water, mind you.
Jolie.
It's the KOTOR, healing juice. Only place where it occurs in the galaxy. And that's about all I got to say about that. Now, let's get going.
Jolie's like the epitome of the older you get, like the less you just care about what other people think, you know? In the best way possible. He's a get off my lawn kind of. Why do you decide to come?
Got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
If you don't want to answer the questions, old man, just say so.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew.
I love all the grumpy characters.
Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Oh. Did you annoy this person endlessly too?
Oh, very funny. Is it my fault that some people are so easily annoyed? Like patient little children with blasters. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor Vex.
I mean, he has a point. He has a
Force
point.
swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Andor Vex. I've never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny.
Ooh,
well,
Chinese
it turned out
fireball.
that Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Is there supposed to be some hidden meaning in this? Does the story have a point, old man? You're making all this up.
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see.
Tell you what, I was overconfident in Andor Londo, that's for sure.
I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time, they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth.
I love how descriptive he is. He remembers very specific things about people.
And that's
Horrible
when I knew
bantha
that
breath.
Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Krat, I take it?
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too. Or those could have just been gurgling noises.
Oh.
No, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft.
Oh.
Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing. Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time.
Trying to keep up with the story.
Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
I hate you, old man. I hate this. Stop. Katsuko, thank you for 11 months, almost an entire year. And yes, may the 4th be with you as well. TJ, that was... but how can you even be sure Andor was responsible? And what does that have to do with you coming in with me? He's like, I'm gonna kill you. I feel 5 years older after that story. I can't. Could I recite a single part of the story? Andor was overconfident. Shadow for chat. Shadow, thank you for 500 more.
Are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1 billion to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Shoo! I love everything about him. Jolie Bindo. You and Jolie have been talking about the past. You may continue the conversation with him in the future, perhaps once you've gained more experience. He is fantastic. That was fantastic. No, he needs his diaper changed. Stop. Okay, the exit ramp is over here. I've got to get rid of these Gizka. All right, let's peep at Manon. We'll bring the Jedis. Jolie, you're grumpy, but you're coming with us. Your grump might prove helpful down the line. He needs his diaper changed. Welp, we've seen Manon. Time for me to... Lovely. No, actually, this is probably a pretty good place to stop before we get too invested in it, and I want to talk to everybody. Jolie's definitely one of my favorites. Oh, absolutely. Sightseeing. Oh, there it is. Here you go. Here we go. This is a nice view. Lovely. Right. Kind of pretty. Kind of nice. Actually, the time did fly by. I wonder, I mean, it's still really large. I mean, how do you even go about constructing something like this on a planet that's entirely water? Ooh, listen to the music too. It's easy to lose track of time here. I know that, I mean, that definitely flew by, but we did start earlier. I started at like 40 minutes. I'm trying to get back down to starting the game within the first 30 minutes or by the 30-minute mark. Yeah, Django, yeah, we're doing a shorter stream today. It's a bit of a late night last night, an emotional day, and I'll be back on Monday. So, and I think this is actually a really great stopping point. So we have Manon, we have cleaning up some of the other planets. I want to go back and figure out the DLC quest line too, and then we'll save the last planet, Korriban. But I guess, yeah, we're kind of flying through these. I mean, I don't know how long Manon is going to be, but yeah, we'll definitely go. We have a couple people that we need to talk to. We need to find 2 more pieces, I guess, of the Starforge. Yeah. 2 more pieces. Wait, there's a Sith hangar. Okay, this is going to be exciting. Private hangar as well. So many things to do. The game is continuing to get better, like, the more we go and explore. But Kashyyyk is definitely kind of holding the bar high, I think, for me, as far as best planets and, like, the best streamlined kind of... I missed a couple. Like, that's the only downside is, like you said, you kind of needed to know going into it that you were Ginger's trying to come into. It's nice that the only thing I missed was one mission, I guess, but we need to kill Kalo. We need to go back and finish the Mandalorians off too. That was really funny to see that the game just assumes, I guess maybe the devs never thought that you would run away from Kalo, so they never even factored in that you might have saved him for later. I'm assuming. The game you just finished breaks people. Matt, that's what's happening right now. I just am feeling my emotions are running high, to say the least. I was almost in tears at the intro of doing this. I almost couldn't even do the intro for the game, but the next episode of Final Fantasy will go up today as well. The finale is episode 30, but the next 2 episodes that you guys get to see are a little bit more of the main stories. Yeah. This one, the next 3 episodes are just going to be really hard. Very emotional. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm gonna jet off, skedaddle, grab some food, enjoy this beautiful, it's actually really sunny today too. But just as a reminder, tonight at 7 p.m. we're doing a impromptu showing of episode number 2 to celebrate May the 4th, and then no stream tomorrow. My dad's coming into town, and then Monday I will see you guys for Manon. And starting next week is the new schedule as well. So don't forget, we're switching to 2 p.m. starts next week. Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday. Yes. Andrea, good night. Z-Star, good night. Handsome, good night. I'll see you guys. Hopefully I see you guys for the movie night as well. Bear, oh, maybe I'll order a pizza for the movie night. Ooh, group pizza. Django, have a good night. Mr. Saturn. Today I felt really confident about the game, and I just felt like I'm really happy with some of the fights that we did too. We survived a decent amount, and I think even figuring out about the solo stuff, I think there's still some things that will challenge me throughout this game, but I do feel like I continue to get better, and the game just gets better the more you put hours into it. There, with the gifted sub to Taco Bell Nacho Fries, they are back. Superbra, thank you for the follow. No more Cat Game of Thrones. Voldemar, good night. Drash, good night. Original Theo, good night. Zibbit, good night. Rob, Potter, Nilman, Philly, Voldemar, and guys, thank you. Just a big thanks to all of my mods for all the continual just help and support you guys provide to the community. Catch it, guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for all the gifted subs and all the resubs, and Thanks for being patient about the alerts. They're just completely on the fritz, so I'm still trying to get it working and fixed for you guys. But Rogue Jelly, good night. Rob, good night. Nat, good night. Frostwolf, good night. Bill, good night. Weskelin, is it Weskelin? Thank you for the follow as well. Ancient, Handsome, Kevin, Matt as well. Happy May 4th. I hope you guys are playing something Star Wars, watching something Star Wars, or maybe going to the theater to what? Rewatch Phantom Menace, isn't it? Mott, good night. Raven, good night. Berg, good night. London. I'm gonna minimize here, but I will see you guys for the swoopity swoop. I'll see you guys tonight for the movie, and if I don't see you tonight, then I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.